Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to the HFC Till I Die. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. And welcome to, obviously, the Tottenham fan that's coming here just to wind me up for the evening. How are we doing, Dermo?
I'm very much a Porto fan this evening. So whatever hello in Portuguese is, I'm saying that. And I just think you haven't reached the quarterfinals since 2010. And I can't really see you breaking a habit of a lifetime. So,
you know what? Do you know my comeback to that?
We actually we've been further than you in the Champions League since 2010.
Okay. That wasn't my comeback.
It was mine.
When was the last time you won a trophy again?
It was last summer in Thailand.
Oh, shut up.
we won the Thailand Cup by beating one side, and the other two didn't bother turning up because of the weather.
Okay. I've got a better comeback then, because you want to try and do this Tiger Cup and all that rubbish.
Yeah.
When was the last time you won the league title? When was that?
I don't know, because I wasn't born.
And I promise you, Dermot is not 21. So
Piss off! I am 21. Go and play with your bananas.
Oh, I love you.
Me too. You too.
Big up to our commenters already. Big up to Sandrea, hoping for a 3-0 Arsenal win on the night. Yeah, that's what I'm going with, to be fair. But big up to you. I'm sure you've done this, but I know I've did it the other day. But big up to Reedy, that's become a YouTube member on THFC Till I Die. For some reason, they stay on here forever. I know that I mentioned it the other day. For some reason, it's still here. But I'm going to still big up you anyway. Big up to Reedy.
Can I just say, big up to Reedy. He's sending some really nice comments in past our last few shows. And also nice for you guys. I see Arsenal copying the Tottenham Light Show. You couldn't be bothered to come up with something original. So you thought, I tell you what, let's do what Tottenham do. Might be a bit of fun. I look at all the flags you're copying Liverpool now. You think you got your own cup? No wonder Lego Man's playing You Never Walk Alone. He's probably playing that in the dressing room before the players come out.
Oh dear. Anyway, let's move on swiftly. If I can get the comments back up. Where are they gone? Oh, there we go. Dermot, let's wish the Gooners all the best, says Gerard. Big up to Gerard. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Steve. He is actually awake. Big up to Steve. Hope you're doing well, mate. The Tiger Cup last season, the Audi Cup. There you go. So Steve's even listed them for you. Oh, the Fiat Cup. Is that even a cup?
If it is, and we're going for that next summer.
Steve loving it. Big up, lads. Hope you're well. Big up to Chris. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up to 727. Now, this normally means exactly, he's already put it, when he comments, Arsenal win. So, yeah, it's never failed so far. Evening, Bobby. Oh, my God, damn it, with the dirty Chris is also going for a 3-0. You know we are winning when you see my comment. Hopefully that stays the same, 727. Steve saying, come on, to dare is to do, or to dare is to dare. We are dead.
Look, you lot are jealous, all right? You're jealous we've got a better stadium than you. We've got a better manager than you. Your manager is taken apart by his missus every evening, put into a little box and left there. And then when she wakes up in the morning, she puts him back together for a couple of hours. So we all know he's made out of Lego. I don't know. You Arsenal fans, you get all giddy when you get to a Champions League. Ooh, Champions League, yeah.
Oh, mate, I can tell, my partner will tell you I'm nervous about tonight. I'm not all giddy.
I don't know what you're nervous about. You're going to get stuffed. Come on, Porto. That's what I want to hear. Look at this. You're now acting like you're Bayern Munich with all your fans are weird, man. All the flags flying and everything. Who wants to see somebody flying a cannon around? Seriously. I don't know.
Jared O'Connor saying, Dermo, call it. So I'm guessing that's a prediction.
Yeah. Porto 5-0.
There you go. Hope Arsenal versus City Champions League final, as both of them staying in competition, is good for us, in my opinion.
Good for us as well. But we're going to get there anyway.
I get that. Yeah, I do get what Chris is saying, because obviously Better for Liverpool. Have we done a raffle for how long Dermot stays? He normally does stay until, to be fair to him. Yeah.
Even when you're winning, like against Luton that day, I did it with you and Brenny. You know, I slagged you off the whole game, and then you bloody go and score a winner. And like I stood there, and I stayed to the end of the stream, by the way.
You did.
Yeah.
Mikael likes you rough, says Steve.
Yeah.
There is many games tonight. There's a championship game as well, but there are League One and League Two games on tonight as well. Yeah, my Colchester are actually playing Donny tonight, so yeah, we'll move on from that. Dermot, can you move more to the left? To be fair, Dermot is our lucky mascot too. We haven't lost since Dermot joins us.
Actually, that is very true. You have not lost since our channels become partners. Yeah.
I'm watching this game, Peter. Thank you very much, says Chris. Obviously avoiding the Carlisle game. Big up to Roger. Oh, that's a big number. 20026361961. Arsenal to win 3-0. Watching over on Twitch. Big up to Roger.
Can I just say something very quickly, Bobby? Have you seen the referee and the linesman? I mean, the referee looks like he's scared, or the referee looks like he just looks a bit bemused, but he's came to Arsenal. He's come here saying,
Tony said something this morning. He looks a spitting image of Trossard, and he does actually.
Yeah, it's his mate. You see the man's hair? Jesus, that's a buff. You know what I mean? He really is. That's a hairstyle.
The Gunners are playing Porto tonight. You see how I knew that, Dermot. Big up to Giant Rabbit. I have to admit, I am watching Napoli game. No, fair enough.
I very nearly did a watch along to the Napoli-Barcelona game, actually, but I thought, no, I'll come and join my mate Bobby, give him support, and just console him when it all goes wrong. So I just wanted to be here for you, Bobby, as a friend and as a football fan. Okay. You know, when it all goes wrong, look, Highbury's already on fire by the looks of it, the Emirates.
I mean, flares. Arsenal to win on penalties, or someone said that in the comments this morning. No thanks.
Yeah,
I can't cope with that stress. Dermot, you're too much off centre tonight. It's probably because I've pushed you to the side. That's probably might be why it's to do with.
Yeah.
Only because obviously I'd rather people see the teams and the score. That's why I'm a tiny little camera as well. I don't really want you seeing me if I can help it. Arsenal to win 4-0 or less, says Tony. Mm-hmm. Is that Dermatosaurus? The game has got underway, so everyone's fully aware. When Arsenal
was fully extinct,
I'll switch to Barca.
65 billion years ago, but I came back because Bobby brought me back to life, a bit like Captain America. He found me in a glacier somewhere in the North Pole. I'm really 105 years old, and I look well.
The Barca and Napoli rivalry seemed pretty entertaining compared to Porto. So, yeah. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. To be honest, I think that'd be quite a good game, to be fair, for a neutral. Dermot, is that a wide camera?
I don't know. My camera's not normally this wide. I don't know what it is. Normally it isn't this wide, Bobby, so I don't know.
I haven't done nothing, I promise. I've done nothing. I've literally just set it up how I always do. Big up to Cole. Afternoon from the office, gentlemen. Is he still working?
Yeah, he was. He was supposed to meet me at 7:30. He WhatsApped me. That's why I'm on here with you, actually. Okay. He said, yeah, he was going to sort out my green screen. I bought a light for my green screen. I still look like an orange tomato, so I don't know why. But yeah.
Big up to Egosa. That's Friday night. Hopefully Russo scores in that game. We are playing Chelsea on Friday night, so big up. Oh, hang on. There we go, Peter. Chris, Carlisle are winning 1-0. Armstrong with the goal. Good result at rugby. Dermot at the weekend.
Oh, for fuck off.
Oh, I honestly I have no idea. I thought he was being genuinely serious there.
No, genuinely F off.
What happened?
We lost, didn't we?
I don't know.
We lost.
I have no idea.
Ireland were winning, and then with last seconds of the game, England score a try to win.
Oh, England beat you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can't beat. Now we don't mind you losing at rugby, right? But we're going to stuff you in the football. That's for certain.
I think didn't Italy beat Scotland at the week?
Yeah, they did.
Because that's the only one I heard about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, Tony. I'm only joking when I told you to F. Nothing sinister. It's a bit of banter. That's all it was. Oh, here's Arsenal. Oh, well done for the keeper.
It goes, says he loves Russo. Don't blame you, to be fair. Coleman's still at the office. That sucks. Honestly, don't care. Far too late to turn up now. 4-1 Barnsley incoming. They were battered by Lincoln at the weekend, weren't they?
Yeah, they
Barnsley?
were.
So that was quite a shock, to be fair. A bit harsh there. Wash your mouth out, says Tony. Bobby. Oh, I do. Sometimes I do accidentally swear because I just get so angry.
I've seen Bobby go. When Bobby goes, I just duck. I just duck under the table and I just put my hand up. Is it safe to come out yet? He's like the Incredible Hulk. He's like a calm Bobby. You just don't make Bobby angry. It turns in green and everything.
Yeah, it's the ginger ale, mate. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were ginger. I thought you were sort of red.
No, I'm a gingerhead.
Oh, you're a ginger. Oh, here's Saka.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a free kick.
All right, we're just over 3 minutes in here. Oh, header just over.
I tell you, Arsenal have started quite well, to be fair.
Yeah, I am a couple of seconds behind the live scoreboard. So we'll see. Chris been on strike at Carlisle for a month. Exactly, for the rest of the season. Don't blame him, to be fair. Giant Rabbit saying, smash the like if you've run out of control.
You know what? I must admit, Bobby, all in being serious now, I love doing watch-alongs with you, man. They're so much fun, and I do enjoy it.
Yeah, mate, I'm the same. I love doing watch-alongs with people. I hate. Yeah. I did both the Scottish games at the weekend, and yeah, they were entertaining because obviously one finished 4-2, the other one was for 2-0, and Hibs went down to 9 men. It was very entertaining games, but it's always nice to have someone to talk to because I love the people in the comments, but it's not the same as like literally talking to someone. So yeah.
Well, at least we're not like Christian Horner tonight, who's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, lads. Just have to go wash my hands. Strike Rabbit. I've done my keep, release, loan, sack list for Carlisle. I'll have to check that out. Big up to you, though, mate. But there we go. Right, so Porto got a throw in here.
Jose Mourinho's ex-side, if I remember rightly.
Galeno in.
I think even if you concede early, you probably will end up winning the tie. By the way,
no, that will worry me more because I think they'll just do the dark arts and they'll put 10 men behind the ball.
I'm wondering, is Colm at work at all? I think Colm's in a pub somewhere. Do you know?
Why is he? Does he realise we actually got very good views on FTSN for that?
Yeah. I don't think he respects Scottish football. I mean, we did the Celtic game, didn't we? And we got great views on our channel on that. And do you know, people seem to forget, Bobby, right? You did the Scottish game, I did the Premier League game. We give everyone all football they want on the weekend. And I did the Man City Liverpool game myself. I know how hard they are, Bobby, when you do the watch-alongs yourself.
Because it's just so hard. Because it's great having the comments, but it's nice just to have a bit of a chat now and then as well.
And also nice that if you have to go to the toilet, that somebody can do the commentary instead of putting your camera on, running up, do what you have to do, and run back quickly. That nobody leaves you.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, done his part for charity. Like seriously, that Celtic Livingston game was actually very entertaining. Finished 4-2. It's a very entertaining game. Celtic don't look like Celtic at all, to be honest. But that Hibs Rangers game, oh wow, that was horrendous. Will Buck Rogers last the season at Celtic, Dermo?
Yeah, was Buck Rogers last season at Celtic? I don't know. Buck Rogers for me wasn't Buck Rogers a 1960s thing.
I don't know, mate. I was born in the 80s. I've got no idea.
Well, I was born in the late 70s, so
yeah, I haven't got a clue.
No, so technically you were a 90s teenager.
Yeah,
and I was. Well, so was I, but I was a bit of an 80s kid. But you were a 90s kid and a 2000s teenager. There you go.
Yeah. What else is people saying here? I've seen Wayne.
Oh, yeah, Buck Rogers, Brendan Rodgers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he'd be sacked in the summer. They won't stand for that at Celtic, especially with the Scottish singer. What's his name? Might lose his bet to Graham Souness.
Don't know.
And what's his name? The Scottish singer. Do you think I'm sexy?
Do you think
Rod Stewart? Yeah, Rod Stewart.
Right, okay.
No, I don't think you're sexy, Bobby. But I'm just saying there was a song called "Do You Think I'm Sexy?"
It's only because in my head, like Lewis Capaldi and Tom Walker, because they're both Scottish. But yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Well, he had a 10,000 bet with Graham Souness, who's going to win the league, and the loser's got to pay their 10 grand to charity. He tried to up it the weekend to 20 grand, but Graham Souness not having anything of it.
I think it all comes down to that old firm game now. We'll see
a game you can see live on Full Time Sports Network and THFC till I die.
Hope, fingers crossed, because obviously I don't know what time it kicks off yet.
Well, if you're not doing it, I'll do it. So don't know. You'll always be covered. We have your back, Jack.
Because I don't know if any of our games clash with it. Because don't forget the SPL will work against us sometimes with the EPL. I wish I was in the pub, says Cole. Seems when Carlisle put up greatest escape. We'll see. Why aren't Arsenal 7-0 down by now?
They actually are, Wayne, but what's happened is the scoreboard has malfunctioned at the Emirates, and it's not shown, but they are. I've seen it myself. They scored 70 times, Porto. I did see it myself. It did happen. This what you're seeing now is Bobby's been books behind him to keep him from falling over. He's that angry, right? This is like a hologram of Bobby. This is not Bobby. This is a hologram, right? Bobby's now rampaging through Wolves at the moment as the Hulk, trying to find any Arsenal fan just to give him a bollocking. But yeah, they are 70-0. You're spot on, Wayne. Well done.
Peter saying more chance of Charles Leclerc winning the title or Gemma Collins actually losing weight. I still don't consider Brendan Rodgers a manager. Not that type of caliber team. He's not. He's a decent coach, but not a Celtic.
Thank God he didn't come to Tottenham. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, because I still think that's slightly above his pay grade, if I'm being honest. He's more of a Crystal Palace, Wolves type manager, not a Celtic. Buck Rogers was, I think, 70s or 80s. I have no idea. Carlisle played a friendly 2 weeks ago at home to Whitehaven, 1-13-0. That's Carlisle's level against Sumo Wrestlers. Jose has to be the next Celtic. Jeez. If Arsenal sells the likes of Nketiah, Ramsdale, Smith Rowe this summer, could it affect their squad depth as they're all homegrown? Could it affect their quota? Yeah, but what you'll notice is Arsenal being linked with English players, which we are being linked with. There's one from Dortmund that we're looking at. So I think our quota will be back how it was before anyway. And we'll probably promote some youth as well. Jose, he will do it for free. If Beppo was playing in the UK, he would be a few years from becoming eligible for a senior citizens card for public transport. He is 41. Rodgers is a good coach, but he's not an elite or top quality coach. He is still the second best British manager in the world. That's just quite alarming, to be fair, isn't it? Carlisle could win 10-0 versus Barnsley, and I couldn't care less. Mate, I don't blame you. You know, your team have got you down. And, you know, how you feel is how you feel. No one should tell you to feel any different about your club. Right, just over 11 minutes played. Not much has happened, to be fair.
Just fancy doing it. If you're Tottenham man, you know it, clap your hands. If you're Tottenham man, you know it, clap your hands. If you're Tottenham man, you know it, and Arsenal are going to lose. If you're Tottenham man, you know it, clap your hands. Oh, Lord. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I'm trying to run a professional outfit here, Dermo.
Well, don't forget, I'm doing the Fulham-Tottenham game. I could literally support Fulham if I wanted to. I was going to do it as a neutral. Oh, Saka with a shot. Oh, Diego Costa have a little bit of a fumble there.
Let's see. Oh, see, I think he should have passed that.
Also, Odegaard gone out for a corner.
I like Odegaard, I have to say. Out of all the players you got, I love him. I think he's a brilliant player.
I was a bit puzzled by that, what goalkeeper was doing. I was bigging him up this morning as well. I was saying he's one of the best in the world.
I did see that, and I was wondering, but yeah.
Actually, but that's the player that Arsenal were looking at is Bino Kissins, the young kid from Dortmund. That's one we're looking at the moment. I'm only keeping 10 out of 29 players. Managing one of the Lisbon sides must be quite an ordeal, as the fans want you to win the league and your best players are almost sold to richer clubs. Yeah. Porto are third in their league as well. Oh, Odegaard with a shot, just wide.
Is it going to be one of those nights? Seriously, though, you have... Even if you don't score in the first half, it's just to keep you calm, isn't it? Just don't get rattled by it. It will come.
For me, it's very important that we score in the first half because we could lose the fans. Like that, the fans are our 12th man, just like any club, Tottenham, whoever it is, lose the fans, you lose that little bit of oomph.
I've just
Porto are a good team.
Yeah, I just realised we need you to win tonight to keep the 5th place Champions League. I've just realised that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, okay.
Come on, Odegaard is an incredible talent, a great leader, and a good character. He does go missing sometimes this season, but he's in the last 8 games he's been impeccable. So yeah, big up to Odegaard for the last 8 games at least. He has gone missing a few games this season. To be fair.
A question for the chat: how do I support Arsenal without showing it? Because we need you to win to go further in Europe, which helps our 5th place. The Premier League with the 5th place, technically.
Hang on, why are you worried about 5th place? I'm pretty sure you said on the other day that you're going to get 3rd.
Yeah, we are going to get 3rd, but I'm just saying that it would help the Premier League. The Premier League, not Tottenham. We're getting Champions League. That's a foregone conclusion.
Okay,
that's done and dusted, man.
Yeah.
Any team that goes up to Aston Villa and beats them 4-0, that's it.
Ooh.
Winning the league.
I do love you. Just sing "Come On, 5th."
Okay, Wayne, that's it. Come on, 5th. Come on, 5th.
Wear an Arsenal shirt underneath your shirt.
No.
Guarantee that won't happen.
No.
Barcelona 1-0 up. Big up to 77 for keeping us up to date with that one. What's the aggregate for that? Is it 0-0?
Yeah, no, it's 2-1 Barca.
Oh, is it? Okay, I can't remember what happened in the first leg. Happened 3 weeks ago. It happened so long ago.
I know. I tell you what, I'm actually going to miss this sort of Champions League. I don't like the new Champions League, and
I know you're what it is. It's super.
Yeah, it is. But you hear the Premier League clubs, Bobby, are still talking with the Super League even now. What's the point?
Oh, hang on. Van Nielsen with a shot, just wide. There's nothing wrong with talking to them, but yeah, I know why they're doing it, and I get it, and I think because what will happen this summer will change. Those teams will then stop talking to the Super League. Yeah. I get it. It's the FFP. It does hold a lot of teams back. You know, you've got a lot of money. Newcastle have got a heck of a lot of money, but can't do anything because of FFP.
Yeah.
Other clubs have got lots of money, but they can't do anything because of FFP. You have to kind of look like you're balancing your books. With this new rule, when that comes in, that will give us more scope to spend. Give you more scope to spend.
I mean, I was doing my research today, and I was doing Chelsea's. No, was it Man United's one? Man United have made a transfer loss in the last 3 seasons. Tottenham are the only club in the top 6 to make a profit out of the last 3 seasons in And we spent 252 million this summer.
Being a neutral, though, I would be furious with Tottenham. Being a neutral, because you've got that amount of money that you could actually spend, and you don't. When you can literally go out and spend a fortune on, can just be fair, you do probably need it. You need a good few more players, but you don't. And that is down to you guys, not FFP. That would annoy me. Arsenal, push as far as we possibly can. Other clubs do exactly the same. Newcastle they push as far as they possibly can with FFP. Yeah. You guys don't.
I get it. And you're right. It is frustrating, but look, we've bought well this summer, and I agree with Simon Jordan that Tottenham, if they spent 150 million every window, it would be enough to get us to that next level. You don't have to spend big money. Tottenham have proved that with Vicario and Maddison, and we don't have to go out and spend 100 million or 250 million pound on one player. It's not worth it. And you look at the likes of Arsenal, haven't even done that, I don't think. So if you look at the likes of what Chelsea and Man United have done, and Man City are Man City are a joke anyway, but the way they've rigged the system. But I don't think you have to spend big to be successful. The days of a Jack Walker or somebody or Abramovich or spending millions to be successful, I don't think you should do anymore. I think you have to spend sensible more than just spending for the sake of spending, if you know what I mean. You look at Chelsea, $1 billion. And what have they got for it? An 11th place.
Yeah.
Struggling to beat a Newcastle side.
True. So I'm just waiting for the free kick to be taken here. I'll get into comments in a minute. Just over. Was it offside? It was offside. Let's have a look, see what people are saying. It's 2-0 to Barca. Big up to 727. Dermo has been sent some proof that Colm is at work.
He did send me a picture, but I still think he's down the pub. I'm going to send it to you as well, Bobby. So you can see it as well. He hasn't sent me a picture of him at work. He sent a picture of a screen.
Oh, okay. That proves nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I've just sent you it now, Bobby. There you go. Sent you it now.
All right, I'll have a look when I can. Massa has filed a lawsuit against F1 for the 2008. Basically, someone told Massa he can get compensation and a lot of money back. He ain't changing the result, by the way. I said a year ago it's old news to me. Villa are a good side, having a great season, but the European commitments, maybe getting to them. Remember, that's their first European campaign in a dozen years. I'll be honest, I think Emery got it wrong as well, the setup against Tottenham. I think he went 5 at the back. Tottenham just tore it apart. We all know the Premier Leagues want to join Super League. It's the PRBS that said they don't want to join. But they would want to join because you can spend what you want. So, you change the financial rules, those teams will then be tempted to stay back where they are. 727 enjoying the fact that he's watching goals and we're currently still watching a 0-0 game. It's now 1-1. Carlisle. There you go. Told you, Peter. Spurs have made a trophy loss in the last 16 years, says Cole. Kane
I can't wait to win something to shut the pair of you up.
Well, you'll win something in the summer because you keep saying that you go in these little cup things.
So is Germany's going to win the European Championships, but there you go.
So
I know you're not an England fan, Bobby, so I can say that without you getting a half over it. But
no, I'm fine about it, mate. The last thing I want is Southgate winning the Euros. Levy runs a tight ship. He always holds back the funds in second summer of his managers. He will do the same with Ange. What I really admire about Arsenal is that their wages to revenue is a reasonable 50%. The real problem in the footballing world is the exorbitant wages that footballers and agents are paid. Also, why don't the players pay their agent? Why does a club do it? Exactly, it's dodgy. Look what we did when we brought big Tanguy and Dombele. The Celso, another big signing, over 100 million on those two alone, says Gerard. Hang on. Oh, great save there by Raya. So I'm just going to see this. Porto got another chance. It's gone out for a Porto throw-in. Of course, the Premier League would love to join the Super League. A majority of them have an American ownership to Americans on the board. Exactly. Sorry, Trossard isn't a winger. He's not for me either, mate. I'll agree with you on that one. I don't think
is
he
Tony getting a little bit annoyed with the Arsenal team at the moment, is he?
There are aspects, and me and Tony agree on most of it. Certain aspects of the team just annoy us. But if we win trophies, then we'll be happy. But there's just certain bits about it just annoy us a little bit. But we'll sort those issues out in the summer. We'll buy new players and stuff.
Did you see UEFA want to? They've got contingency plan for the Europa League final that's in Dublin this year.
Why contingency plan for it?
In case Liverpool and Bayern Leverkusen or Roma get to the final, the Aviva only hosts 52,000, and UEFA are worried that the stadium's not big enough for these fans to have, especially if Liverpool get to the final, that it'd be the last game of the club. What the UEFA don't realise, if Liverpool get to the final, half of Ireland's going to turn out for Liverpool.
Yeah, because the biggest Liverpool fans I know on TikTok are actually Irish.
Yeah. But mind you, there's a lot of Tottenham fans in Ireland, well, especially around my part of Ireland now there is. There's one or two Arsenal fans. I don't see many of them, but when I was at the airport going to the Brighton game, I was watching fans going in, and it was majority Tottenham and Liverpool fans going to matches that day.
Yeah.
Good save there by Reina.
Move it to Crocoderma.
Could you see the GAA allowing that, Gerard? Not a hell's chance.
What?
Wow.
I haven't heard that.
No.
The trouble with Trossard, he's not a get put ball, and he showed Saturday. Yeah. Adam Smith, nil. Jeez.
Wow.
That's craziness.
It is. They definitely wanted a bit of bully. I'm glad you got that.
Ball possession is 46 for Arsenal, 54 for Porto. Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't read too much into that. Look, if I'm being honest, I think you've had the better of chances, but you just haven't taken them. And you've seemed to have gone into your shell a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, God. From what I've seen so far, I'm nervous.
I've never seen you nervous. I mean,
I hope that Liverpoolian Irish lad Rooney also shows up supporting the team in red. Why is Cole keep sending us photos?
I think he wants to prove he is at work and he's not in the local Manchester strip club somewhere along the line. With a girl called Camilla.
Pick up to DJ Samuel, member for 9 months on THFC till I die, saying chills.
DJ, thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much for your support, your appreciation of what everything me and Philip do, and also being there when we needed you. And you're a top man, DJ. I respect you and admire you a hell of a lot. So thank you so much. And member for 9 months, you deserve a medal. You really do. Thank you so much. And Colin, like, he was a member for a year. I think he's a member over a year now. So to all our members, we really appreciate you and we admire you and we really respect you. So cheers, DJ. Thank you very much indeed.
Arteta has set us up to take our time. Tactics change. Feels like that, doesn't it? Big up to Boris Britt. Can't wait till next season to watch Spurs in Europe on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Okay, Colin, you're at work, but you look like a okay. You're at work, Colin. All right. You're not in a dodgy strip club with a girl called Camilla. But mind you, you could have gone to the toilet to take that photo. So, but no, okay, you're at work.
All the spuds coming on talking rubbish can at least hit the like button. Yeah, please do hit a like on all 3 channels if you can. It does help us out greatly.
And did you hit the like button on my channel?
I've seen the footage. Should never play darts again, says Chris. It's my uniform. That sounds bad.
What, Euro Camilla?
Whatever his uniform is.
You don't want to know, Bobby. You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
I've seen it, and it's like giving me nightmares for the next 6 months.
My wife's name Camilla. She's out at the moment.
Well, there you go, Tony. She's with Gollum.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Obviously, 2 more Champions League games tomorrow. I don't really care, if I'm honest. Dortmund are playing, so I suppose I do care about that one. But what I care about right now is Arsenal. And it's
I don't know which game I'm doing tomorrow, actually.
Has Spurs' performance under Anne surprised you after they sold their boyhood fan in the summer?
For me, no, because I'm a massive Celtic fan, so I know what he did up in Celtic. So yeah, no, I knew what we were getting, and I'm only joking, Colin. I'm not being serious, man. I'm only joking.
He's messaged me privately to say he's not joking. So I always hit the button and the screen.
All right, I better send him a message saying I'm really sorry.
I forgot to say Ramadan Mubarak. No, I can't say that 727. It's one of the toughest words to say. But yeah, everyone that's celebrating Ramadan, big up to all of you. I can't say the second word. It just doesn't come out right. So I'll say happy Ramadan to everyone. Oh, jeez. Okay, Porto are hurting us, and I don't like it. I know a darts player had a confrontation with Luke Littler, calling him too arrogant. Was that the German? I heard about that one.
I don't think that Luke Littler was 16, you know.
There's a lot of people that say that, to be fair. Yeah. You would want to check his ID, wouldn't you?
Yeah. If he is 16, Jesus, he was a big boy.
Yeah. Saka, he's had a bet again. Saka 3 shots on target and Odegaard to be fouled 3 times, please. Bobby, can you see where a goal's coming? I can see a goal coming from either side, and that's the bit that worries me. Porto don't need another goal. We need one. All right, Rice here with the corner. Right, set piece wise, we look always quite threatening, so let's hope we are now. Rice stinks it in. Good corner again. Porto do clear it. It's a little bit better. Oh, there's 2 balls on the pitch now. Jeez, we're being greedy.
I was just thinking it could be a Tottenham Arsenal Women's FA Cup final.
It can't be.
Why are you out?
Are you still in it?
Yeah, we're in the semi-finals.
Are you?
Yeah, we beat Man City.
Did you?
On penalties.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. I'm dusting off Spurs are on the way to Wembley, CD.
Oh, well
album.
Done. I didn't know. The last time I checked, it was you were losing 1-0. And to be honest, I didn't check what the full-time score was. Oh, well done, to be fair, because that's really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
City are a really, really good team, so to knock them out is really
that nearly went in. That was a quick free kick by the number 4 Arsenal. There was, oh, wow. Just wide. Was Saka injured? Well, hang on. His left leg got caught, and then he started rolling around clutching his right leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so it's a free kick. Odegaard will take it. Sorry, I'm forgetting these comments. Do apologise.
You sound stressed, man. Do you want me to do the comments tonight? So
if you don't mind. Yeah, if you don't mind, mate, that would be.
Yeah.
I would appreciate it.
We've got Tony says, Bobby, can you see where a goal's coming from? I don't know. From my point of view, Tony, I think if you just keep at it, you will get there. It is coming, but Porto are defending very well, and I don't think Arsenal have an idea how to break this side down. I think that's the problem. We've got Chris saying, big up Chris, as just his opponent had been a crybaby. Luke Little takes his mask off, and it's Phil Taylor. Tony says, his mum had 8,444 stitches when he was born. At least that's cheered you up.
Yeah. He is a big lad.
He is a big lad, and he does not look 16. Anyway,
No.
Napoli 1, Barcelona 2.
Oh.
So going on there. Bring on Frank Stapleton. I don't even think Alan Smith could help you tonight.
Nah.
To be fair. Man, I knew what to watch. You guys are missing some serious game. Well, this is, if you like your tactical, intense game, this is the game for you. And poor old Bobby's going through it tonight. So
the game's good. As a neutral, I'm sure it's a good game. But yeah.
I feel for you, Bobby. I know what it's like. We were the Champions League last season. I know what it's like. Colin, it can't be Phil Taylor. Phil wins his finals. We've got the star says, I'm enjoying. Oh, good man. Tony says, Dermot, you are not that good as an actor. Come on, Arsenal. I've just said it. He's clipped me. Bollocks. See? I'm telling you, dyslexia is a bitch. I'm telling you. Big up to Mr. Brian Maguire, the big Brian. He says, Phil is in shock. Spurs women do well. LOL. A joke, of course. Phil, top man. Big up to Mr. Brady, who's playing his drums tonight in Dublin.
Oh.
Playing to people in Darky Kelly. So if you're there in Darky Kelly's, please go there. I aiming to take Colin and Bobby to Darky Kelly's one night to show them how Phil plays his drums. He plays with 2 sticks and hits somebody on the head. Chris says Pepe's leading the dark arts as expected. He is. Yeah. And then we've got the star says I have a feeling Arsenal will go to extra time. Let's hope that won't happen. Look, Bobby, I know how much tonight means to you, but look, you will win it. But I think you've got to be patient tonight. To be fair. Yeah,
it's looking that way, isn't it?
Tony says, I never thought a Spud fan would say that word. Thank you. It's too late now. The horse is fucking bolted now.
You're lucky the silver one's not around, I'll tell you.
Oh, he's watching. He's clipping.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, good job. I'm going to the North London. Let me know, Tony. You're going to the North London Derby. If you are, let me know. See if I meet up with you there, man. Here's Porto. Start from the back.
Porto on an attack at the moment. Arsenal got that out. It's offside anyway, so it don't matter.
Oh. Was that you letting off wind?
No, that's just going. Crikey.
Colin has sent something here. Oh, he's clipped it. He's fucking.
He's clipped it, has he?
He's clipped it.
I forgot about him.
I so did I. Oh God, I better be nice to him now. Oh Lord. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, yeah. How do you bribe a Man United fan, Bobby?
We're doing that game on Sunday, aren't we? Man U versus Liverpool.
Are we doing that on our channel or your channel?
Well, I've set it up on StreamYard, so I might as well do the whole setup that I do on here. And it's easier.
Okay, then we'll come and join you.
Yeah, saves you having to worry about.
I think. Yeah, I'll do the 12:30 FA Cup game.
Who's that?
I don't know who's playing at 12:30 actually. A 48-hour live stream of just that clip on TG. Fuck you. Oh, my missus said to me, is it a good idea? Mrs. Tron said to me, Dermatron, is it a good idea you're doing this tonight? Yeah, I'll help Bobby out. Fitzofram is on his own. I think Mrs. Tron knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Big up to Boris. It says, a Glazer out poster. That's how. Okay, yeah. Just to let you all know, Philip picked up. There's a gag going on our channel, Bobby, about Philip. I call him Philip Yeltsin. Right, and apparently he's bought himself a tank.
What?
He's bought himself a tank, right, and a bottle of vodka. He's going to do a Boris Yeltsin takeover of my channel, of our channel, sort of thing. So, yeah. Oh, Lord.
God.
Phil, to sign, come on, you the sing, come on, you on the top of the tank. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That was the famous word when the United States got Saddam Hussein out of a drain. Because he was hiding from Arsene Wenger because he tried to sign him as Arsenal left back. I think I have to start bribing Colin now.
Looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good news for you, Chris. Carlisle owners believe Paul Simpson is the man for us next season. Chris is saying recipe for disaster, Peter. And big up to everyone watching on X, or watching on THFC Till I Die, watching on The Armory, watching on Full Time Sports Network, and also watching on Twitch.
Which Twitch is it going to? Is it your one or?
No, no, I've been banned from Twitch.
Oh, okay. Twitch. Hang on. We've got a yellow card here for Saliba.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitch thought I wasn't allowed to show Formula One on the weekend.
Oh.
Well, it was me on fault because I left the audio for the
okay.
For the pit to radio on, and nobody likes that apparently.
No, they're funny.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Oh, come on.
Here's Porto. Arsenal. Do you know what? You've gone off the ball a little bit here.
Well, I will say big up to Porto because they've actually come to the Emirates and they actually want to play football.
Here's Porto. I'm surprised Porto are going for it as they are. I thought they would have sat back and taken
I was expecting the 10 men of Porto just to sit behind the ball. But obviously, Sergio just didn't want to do that. And big up to him.
But with all the goals you scored recently, I'm just really shocked at this performance tonight.
Yeah. When it comes to Europe, we are a horrible, horrible beast. And it's not a nice beast, it's a horrible one. Oh, God. There's nothing positive to say about Arsenal so far.
No. Tony says, we won't get anything from this referee. Well, I don't know, Tony, if you go up there and show him a few fingers, and put a bit of, tell him what you think of him.
Trossard, go!
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
There we go.
Can I just say, yay?
That's what we needed. The goal before half-time.
I did tell you needed to score in the first half, to be fair.
For me, we did, yeah. They would have done some dark arts in the second half. Now they can't. Now they can't do any dark arts.
Pepe looks disgusted with himself.
Let's have a look, actually, because Pepe's got nobody. It's definitely that's all down to Pepe. To be fair, he got literally nobody there. Who was he marking? Nobody.
It was Mark and Casper the Ghost.
He should have closed down Trossard way quicker. He's 41 though, isn't he? So, well done, Tross.
Good goal for him, though, to be fair.
Yeah, good finish.
Yeah.
There's the score guy, the famous guy on Twitter.
There's a load of...
The one with the beard and the glasses actually lives in America. He flies over.
Does he really?
Yeah, and for some reason, he's always on the camera, so he's big on Twitter right now. We've been trying to get him on the stream to do
every home game he goes to.
Pretty much every home game he flies over, yeah. He had, I think it was his 50th. Obviously, he was away for that. I think he was in Chile, so he wasn't over for those games. But yeah, he's always there. I love it.
So what's he do? Fly in and then flies home after the game?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, there's someone on who does exactly the same from Ireland. So they leave a couple of hours before to fly over to England. I think sometimes they stay over, depending on the time, I'm guessing. And then they fly back to Ireland. I love the international fans and how much they actually do, especially for when they come for every single game. It's mad.
Well, I don't go to every game, but yeah, I do it in a day, if you know what I mean. Go over.
Yeah.
And go back
Well,
again.
Moss is over now from Canada. He went
Is
to
he?
watch. Yeah, he's there tonight. He watched the Brentford game as well on Saturday. So Moss is over at the moment.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all right. I know what it's like because if I hit my microphone, it does exactly the same noise. So that's why I always keep it way away from me, so I can't knock it. So that at least chills me out a little bit now. Uh, 727. I'm not surprised when you're in the big up to Geeks. Just Trossard doing Trossard things. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. I told you. He's a great finisher. That is what I do like about Trossard. He is a great finisher. But I just don't think he's very good as a winger sometimes. And we haven't been great until that moment, to be fair. But now the whole complex of the game, the whole plan of the game changes now. Because Porto were probably hoping to get a second, like a 1-0 on the night, and then shop. They can't do that now. I don't know if you might have not. Are you still there, Dermo?
Yeah.
Oh,
Still
okay.
is. Just the young lads
So
in the
quiet.
kitchen just making noise, so I was just
Okay.
mute myself so he didn't come over on the stream. That was all.
Yeah. No, honestly, he's definitely not a winger, not for me. But he's a great finisher. When he's got the chance, he's a great finisher. I think we should play more at number 9, in my opinion. But there we go. Carlisle's fan messaged me. I'm like, so what? Are they now winning? Are they again? All right, Porto got a throw in here.
On you Spurs.
Come on,
On you
time.
Spurs.
See how long it's left. To be fair, there shouldn't be that much injury time, to be honest.
2 minutes.
Is it 2 minutes? Is it 1 minute? Literally a minute. Pepe's down here. Not that Pepe, the other Pepe. Otavio and Rice are squaring up here. Now Varela comes over. They need to calm Rice down. Because he's already on a booking from the first leg. So another yellow tonight. He'll be out of the next round. Pepe is still down here.
Apparently his backsides fell off, so they're waiting for him to come on to adjust it and put it back on for him.
Don't know what's happened. I can't.
Well, like his hip.
Oh, it was his own player he clashed with.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Jeez. Jeez.
And he kicked his leg and he's holding his hip. It says it all, really.
Oh no! It's the fall on his butt. Oh, that is going to hurt. To be fair, because don't forget these aren't proper turf. These are like a bit of turf and then loads of technology underneath it.
Like the Bulldog called him Declan Rice, don't you? He's a traitor. That's what got up Declan Rice. I'll wait to the 7th of September when he comes to Dublin. We'll give him a lovely welcome. We'll just chuck rotten apples and tomatoes at him and Declan Rice.
Will you need a half-time break?
Can do. I'm okay. Easy. If you want me to, I will. That's not.
No, it's up to you. I'll just because obviously I'm gonna have to go because I have to sort my son out and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to go through.
No, if you want to put the new music on that I love listening to, if you can give me that on its own,
Oh, I keep forgetting to give it. Yeah.
I want to put that towards an intro.
Yeah,
and I know which intro I'm going to put it. But Colin did a lovely Premier League intro for us. I want to put that music to that intro.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, big heavy challenge there. Foul on Havertz. That was a big clash there. Oh, yeah. Sandwiched. Havertz is still down here. Holding his side.
I'll just go through some of these for you. We've got no, honestly, Bobby, he isn't a winger. Tossad is Arsenal Diego Jota.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Dermot, I hope you haven't forced the lads to support Spud. No, but the missus does. Converted her. She's a Tottenham fan. She tells me, like, within 5 minutes of watching the game, they're playing shit. So that she's used to it. But she loved Ange. She watched one game of Ange at Celtic when it was coming. She turned around. I want to watch Tottenham more now. So there you go. She's got the Ange bug. Colin is saying, take his head off Rice. Fair enough. And it is half time. The one thing I'm doing on Carlo career mode is I posted today. It only works on Arsenal podcast, Dermot. You're changing. No, look, stop. Right, I am not changing. No, I am Tottenham till I die. Hello there, young Bobby.
Not the most graceful one.
No, it wasn't, darling.
Hello, Mrs. Bobby.
She was hoping she wasn't noticed there. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm going to have to go because I want to go and chase my...
you go and put us on a half-time timer.
Yeah,
you go and put me on the naughty step now.
Yeah, right, guys. I'll speak to you very soon, guys, all right?
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. One by one, billion by billion, they holding up half the sky.
Welcome back, people. Right, let's quickly get into the stats. It's obviously 1-0 to the Arsenal. Possession-wise, Arsenal 54%. 45 for Porto, 7 shots for Arsenal, 5 for Porto, 2 on target for Arsenal, just the 1 for Porto. Passing accuracy, which is something I always pay a close attention to, 83% passing accuracy for Arsenal, 73 for Porto. 3 corners for Arsenal, tackles just a 50% for Arsenal, 70 for Porto. Aerial duels, we're winning by 73 to their 26. But Dermot, as a kind of neutral, what did you make of the first half?
I'm back. Sorry, Miss just asked me a question. Sorry.
No worries, mate.
Sorry.
As a neutral, what did you make of the first half?
I thought you started well.
Yeah.
And then I thought Porto then took the game over, to be fair, and that for the good majority of that first half. And then once you got that goal, you seem to come into yourself then. You seem to got the belief back that you can win this game. It was a very even first half, in my view, but I don't know where you went missing in that part, that first half. You just some big players went missing, and it's not good enough. If you're an Arsenal fan, I don't think you should accept that, because to be fair, you're at home in the Champions League. You should be beating teams like Porto. You should be putting 2 at least past them. Do you know what I mean? And too many of your big players, Bobby, have gone missing tonight.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest performance, but as Arsenal fans, we're used to this at the moment. European performances just aren't there. It's frustrating. It gets annoying, especially when you see how we play in the Premier League, and then we get this from European. It's like, what the heck is this?
Also, is this thing from 2010 where you have not reached the quarterfinal of a Champions League since then? I think that's a very massive milestone around your neck, by the way.
Yeah, look.
And all joking aside, we have gone further than you in the Champions League since then.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, look, I don't take that away from you. I'm always more worried about trophies we win. And that's not me having a dig at you. That's just what I want. I want to win trophies. Yeah. I don't want to get to like semi-finals. I don't want to be getting just top 4. I want to win trophies.
Don't get me wrong, Bobby. I want to win trophies too. We did a show yesterday, and I called Pochettino a loser. And now Philip Brady sort of looked at me and went, why? We played the best brand of football we've had in years. So I said, but did it win us a trophy?
Yeah, exactly.
No. So he's a loser.
Yeah.
You can call it, you can wrap it up as much as you want. Arteta's a winner because he's won you a trophy.
He's won us a trophy, yeah.
So he's a winner. So for me, Pochettino is a serial loser because he cannot get you over that line. And a lot of fans have had a go at me for it, but it's my opinion, and I think it's a right opinion. You look at any manager that's won and they leave a club, they've left a winner because you've won something. It's not about top 4. It's not a trophy.
No.
Do you know, getting to a final, yeah, that's great, but no. For me, Pochettino was a loser. Now, Andrew's a winner because he's won everywhere he's gone.
Yeah.
But if he was to leave Tottenham without winning the trophy, I would class him in the same bracket as I do with Mourinho and Conte. They were all losers because they didn't win. George Graham's a winner in my book. It hurts me to say that. He won a damn trophy for us.
Yeah. Right, let's see what people have been saying. What price is sending off or to before the game ends?
Mm-hmm.
It's feasible. It's feasible, to be fair. I can tell you after a minute. Evening to Brenny. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Big up my old mucker.
Carlisle need Chris Welch in charge. I'm too ruthless and brutal for them, Peter. 5,000 Carlisle fans. The attendance slowly going down. That's what I love to see. Get this out-of-date pint of milk out of the club. If Paul Simpson was a horse, he'd be put down. Can Cansel get booked, please?
I'm wondering, is Colin working or is he betting? That's what what's he doing? I reckon that was his betting spreadsheet he sent me a picture of. You know.
Yeah. I think Arteta just changes too much in Europe. To be honest, he's not had much European experience himself as a player. I just don't think he's prepped very well for Europe yet. And I do say yet because look, he's got time to improve there, and he does need to improve because his European performances have been poor. There's no way around it. You've seen that serial bridesmaid. I always knew George Graham was a Spuds legend.
No, but go back to that, Tony. He won us a trophy. What more? You won us a trophy.
Well, it's true. Yeah. With Arsenal as well, but yeah.
I mean, David Pleat never won us a trophy. All David Pleat got was a few memberships for the EAA and the RAC for breaking around corners in dodgy places in Luton. And if any of the young people don't know what I'm talking about, just look on YouTube. Just put David Pleat and breaking down round corners.
Interesting. Arteta only trophy was when he first came in a toxic Arsenal squad back then. Just saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know that a lot of people don't like the Community Shield, but I take that because I know the history behind it and I like it myself. But I get people don't class that as a big trophy, but it's a trophy. Tony Fulbrook saying Australia and Scotland. So that's obviously talking about Ange winning stuff, but he has won there. And you can say Scotland's easy. I don't think it's as easy as people make it out to be honest.
You know my views on that, Bobby.
You still have to beat what's in front of you. And I'll be honest, those two games at the weekend that I did it on Sunday, Hibs put on a really good fight, but decided to just get a bad temper and get 2 red cards. And Livingston, it's definitely scared Celtic for me. They definitely scared them. They got some really good goals and played some really good football. They just run out of puff in the end. Middlesbrough are 1-0 up against Birmingham. Big up to 727 for the update. Then you lot tried to set him up, putting brown air floats in.
And Tony, you and me were starting to bond a friendship that would last the end of time, and then you're going to do that. I don't want to know that. Bobby's not like that. Bobby's nice to me. You're mean. You're a bully.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I don't know. Turkish Airlines are getting a bit of advertising tonight, I must admit.
They are. Ireland are only good in rugby.
Yeah, we're pretty good at that. Pretty good in that. And also, we're also very good in soccer and GAA and hurling. But here's Porto. Look at that little bit of skill from Porto. Arsenal have not come out for the second half.
Yeah. Whatever the team talk was at half time, it ain't worked.
I think he's played that You Never Walk Alone again. I as an Arsenal fan, right? Do you know we both have had Amazon at our ground, right? The one we did, I love, right? I just love it because it's just, I love Mourinho. You're a bunch of beep, 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 beeps, right? And then you got, I did watch the Arsenal one, right? And then you got Arsenal, right, playing You Never Walk Alone. How embarrassed were you with that?
Arteta has got some really strange training techniques, I have to be honest. And he still does some weird stuff now. I just wish he'd stop it sometimes. It's like we've got this olive tree, which is meant to like give something to the plate. I'm like, nah, it's an olive tree, mate. All it's going to give me is olives. It's literally what it's going to do.
I think more teams should do that Amazon thing. And I was really praying there'd be a second season. I wish they'd do one with Ange in charge.
Yeah, I've got a feeling a team is doing it next season. Sorry, I'm yawning. We've got a feeling a team will be filming one next season with Amazon. So watch out for who it is. I don't know if you watched is it the Sunderland one? I think they're on their 3rd season now.
They are supposed to be very good, actually.
Yeah, that
Philip
really
keeps
good.
telling me to watch it.
Yeah, the Sunderland one's awesome. It's Doncaster. Hang on. Who has won the league in Scotland in the last 20 years, which says it all? Come on, guys. No, what I would say is in the last 1 or 2 years, the middle table clubs have got better. Like this year, Kilmarnock have beaten Celtic, beaten Rangers. Hibs, to be fair, if they didn't go down to 9 men, I probably would have feared for Rangers because Hibs were doing really well until they lost their heads.
Can I ask you a question? Why has Neil Warnock left Aberdeen?
I've got a feeling it's to do with his wife, if I'm honest. Yeah. For people that don't know where Aberdeen is, it's not the nicest place in the world. And I'm going to guess his wife just didn't like it. And at the end of the day, he always does anything to please his wife. He's been so vocal about that over the years, about keeping his wife happy. And if she ain't going to like it up there, he ain't going to stay there. I thought he was doing all right at Aberdeen, to be fair.
Yeah, and I thought he was going to win his first ever trophy. Do you know?
Yeah. Hang on, what's this? Doncaster Rovers Football Club to win is to dream, now available Amazon Prime. Them all nothing. Hang on, what's this series? Definitely manufactured. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of manufacturing behind some of it, but yeah, it's still quite insane, especially for the fans of the clubs themselves, because it just gives you a bit of an insight. I wouldn't say it's 100% accurate, but yeah, it's nice to see.
I was saying to Philip the other week, if it wasn't for the pandemic, right, and as bad as the pandemic was for a lot of people, and a lot of people suffered during it, if it wasn't really for the pandemic, I never would have found YouTubing. I never would have found a group of friends that I've made, and like with you and you and the other fella. What's his name?
Yeah, I know you're on about.
Yeah, the fella said he's working, but he's betting.
Yeah,
I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him Bet Column. There you go. Not Betfred, betcolumn.com. And like my mate Dave and Jack, like on the Irish Hotspur, and Philip Brady, I've found a whole new of football fans that have become not friends, but a little family.
Yeah,
I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Because before that, I wouldn't have cared.
No,
I just watched football, and that was that. But yeah, the pandemic definitely changed a lot of people's ways of watching football and watching information. And
I love doing the watch alongs. They're my favorite part. They're my favorite part of YouTube in the watch alongs, actually, because I do enjoy it. Because I know there's people that can't afford Sky or can't afford, and they depend on us, and it really is. You feel you're giving something to somebody. Do you know what I mean? It really means a lot to a lot of people, and I love that.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Hush your mush, Dermo, says Cole.
What does he mean, hush my mush?
I'm at home now anyway.
Okay. Do you want to pop on?
True. Yeah, Tony, you're right. This is a family. This is what. Yeah.
It's like, okay, we've got our own families who they're number one.
Yeah.
But this is like a YouTube family, like you and me and me and. What's wrong with you, Mrs. Tron? Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Tron. See, Mrs. Tron's very popular on my channel now. She is.
So
Mrs. Tron. Mrs. Tron is a wonderful woman.
Of course she is, mate.
Yeah, she's the backbone to THFC till I die. There you go. That's what I'm going to say. But no, I agree with Tony. We can all have the crack and all have the banter, but if it came down to it, we all would have each other's backs, and that's what it comes down to.
100%, mate. Chris saying I wasn't popular in the pandemic, but I couldn't give a poop. And I'm also saying, no, mate, don't ever change the way you are. I've told you this the other day. I love the way you are. I wouldn't change a thing about you, mate.
No.
You always make me laugh. It's nice, Dermot. You can come on here and watch proper football. That wants me to pop on. Well. I would just tell you to hush the mush in Persian. Says
Well, please come on and tell me to hush the mush. Dosh. And Tony, we were getting on so well. Honestly. You've broken my heart now.
Actually, Carl, are you joining us for the Sunday game?
Yeah. That's what I want to know.
I know the Saturday game might not be of great interest here, but I'm guessing
Who's
the
playing
Sunday
Saturday?
Your team. Can't
yeah.
believe you didn't know that.
I
Fulham
forgot
versus
that, sorry.
Tottenham.
There's so many games on Saturday. There's 2 games at 5:30 on Saturday, and I was wondering which one you were on about.
No, I'm doing the. Oh, hang on. No, I'm doing the Fulham Tottenham game.
Well, I'm sorry. You can join us on our channel for that because we're taking the lead on that.
We shall see.
No, I'm sorry. You do not take over a Tottenham Watchalong. That's my neck of the woods. You're coming onto our channel and you're going to be a guest on our Watchalong.
Right. Okay.
I don't say, right, I'm covering the Arsenal game. You do not cover a Tottenham game. That's my job.
You do realise
Dermotron,
I am a non-biased football fan. I've done
Yeah,
loads
I
of
know.
Tottenham games. I've never.
Well, I
been
would love.
big.
This is the first time you're going to join us on the watch along, and I can't wait for you to join us, Bobby.
Yeah, hang on.
It's
What's
gonna
Geek
be great,
saying here? A sense of community is something we have lost in our country. It's nice that it can be found online and within the football community, particularly outside our own tribe. Exactly.
Yeah.
Geeks. Spot on.
Can I say that ball is nowhere near the center, nowhere near the corner flag, by the way?
I mean, coming on to watch the bin dippers ship 7 past us. Why not?
Yeah, Phil. Brian says Phil calls it straight. Yeah. With Philip now, he's not this nice person, right? Watching the Arsenal game, when he watches Tottenham, right, and they lose. I've said this before, right, and Philip knows. I've said this in front of him as well. For 10 minutes straight, I'm going, right? 10 minutes later, he's still there saying, I'm going. So if he starts saying that on Saturday, I'm just going to tell him, well, just fucking go then. Philip is not a nice loser when Tottenham lose, by the way. He does get a bit
Fair enough.
agitated. I just say nothing and just chuck my headphones on the ground and walk off. Anyway, here's Declan Rice, who can't even see what I mean. The ball's not even in the corner.
No, it has to be just like it is when it
That's
goes
not
out.
touching. I'm sorry.
It has to be overhanging the white line. All right, here we go.
Mark 2.
Come on. Declan Rice whips it in. Punched out by
Pardon
David
me, sorry.
Costa. Cleared. Right, let's get the... What's Colm saying here? Might want to make the Sunday game 18 plus day.
Yeah.
To be fair, I always set them as an adult anyway. So,
Yeah. But how important is that game for United on Saturday, Sunday? That is vital for their season.
I don't know. It's quarter final, so it's only an FA Cup game.
Do you feel the FA Cup's lost its magic, Bobby?
No, as in terms of Man United, I don't think any fans really expect anything this season. So I think it's like what they call it, a free throw, where whatever happens. You know, if they get through, then great. If they get knocked out, they'll be going, all right, fair enough.
But do you feel it has
it'll
lost
be
its
interesting.
magic? Though?
Nah, not for me. Never. FA Cup is FA Cup. I love it.
Is that because you're associated with the FA?
No, I've always loved the FA Cup, mate. Always have. It's one of my favourite cups in the whole world.
So have I. We just haven't won it since 1991. But
After the World Cup, it then comes the FA Cup. They are my 2 favourite cups in the world.
now, yeah, it's the FA Cup, the European Championships, and the World Cup then.
I ain't that bothered about the European.
Are you not?
No, I don't know what it is. No. I think the last time I enjoyed it was probably 96.
Yeah.
And I haven't enjoyed it since, to be fair. I don't know what it is. Just haven't. I'm really not that bothered by it. I like watching the women's Euros.
That's next year, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
See, Ireland have got England in their group again.
Yeah, this could be great fun, McCabe. Actually,
Look at that! Look at that linesman's bonnet. What a hairstyle!
I know. There we go.
Somebody
Here come
says-
the dark arts.
Yeah, 727 says Leicester's going to win the FA Cup.
They play Chelsea, don't they? I think. Is that right? Do they play Chelsea?
If Chelsea lose that, I honestly think Poch will be sacked.
Yeah, I don't think he's far from being sacked. To be fair, that was a good result from last night, though, against Newcastle.
Do you know what? Chelsea of old would have kept that 3-1. They let Newcastle in a couple of times, and Newcastle should have got a result out of that game.
Yeah. But this is the thing. This is what annoys me about West Ham fans, right? They're calling for David Moyes to be sacked. They're 7th.
I know.
7th. Newcastle are in 10th. Just bear that in mind.
Yeah. But no, look, I would love Newcastle to win the FA Cup personally.
I think most fans would that don't support Newcastle would just love Newcastle to win a cup.
Imagine if Newcastle. Sorry, pardon me. Imagine Eddie Howe would be a god up there.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch the Rest Is Football podcast?
Nope.
Any particular
I don't
reason?
know what is it?
It's Gary Lineker.
Oh no!
And
there you go.
Michael
That'll be
Richards.
why then. Nope.
What? Which one?
I don't like Lineker. That's got nothing to do with him being Tottenham, by the way. I actually liked him as a player.
I can separate his football and his non-football and things.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a foul.
It's non-football for me. It's the reason I don't like him.
But anyway, the three of them together is fantastic.
I've heard that it's meant to be really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but Alan Shearer has said if Newcastle win the Premier League, he will do match of the day in his underpants.
Oh God! You know he'd be wearing like Newcastle underpants or something.
Yeah,
as well.
It's Micah Richards for me. He's blooming hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny though. To be fair, I see him a little bit on League of Their Own, and he's quite funny on that.
Him and Roy Keane together.
Roy Keane's just non-stop funny. He doesn't even have to say anything. I just find him funny.
It's the look, isn't it?
Yeah,
he just looks
it's
at
the look. Yeah.
Especially when Jamie Redknapp said something. It gives him the beady look. Like
I've seen a question from Gary Neville. He asked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, "Would you ever consider getting a job in America?"
Yeah.
And Roy Keane literally just come out with in McDonald's. Oh no, at Disney World. That's what he said. Disney World. Like they just literally just come out with it. Everyone was in bits.
Yeah, I love that podcast. It's a good one. That the overstep or the overreach or the over, whatever it's called.
Oh, hang on, it's Saka. Come on, Arsenal.
You just haven't kicked on. It's like you think you've done enough, and okay, we'll get there eventually. But
this is our European performances, mate. This is what it's always been like all the season. Apart from the PSV game where we dominated, it's been a bit hit and miss. So
I
frustrating to watch.
Don't take this the wrong way, Bobby. I can see Porto nicking one here.
Yep, so can I. Thankfully, the away goal rule doesn't apply anymore.
Well, no, they'd be 2-1 up then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the away rule. Yeah.
That's gone now. So even if they were... I'm pretty sure that we could get another goal. But I do think Porto could as well. Especially if we give the ball away like that. And then give a foul away. Oh, hang on.
If you're Porto
Ref's
and
playing
you know
on.
it, clap your hands. Yay. Oh, ooh. Well done for Gabriel.
And people said Porto were just like Burnley. Yeah, right. I don't know if you heard that, but there was an Arsenal podcast that compared Porto to Burnley. I'm like, what are you on about?
Did they take any sort of drugs before the podcast? Did they, or were there only any drink?
Because I honestly do think Porto, Benfica, Sporting Lisbon would make our league probably like the top 10 instead of having the top 6. Probably make a top 10. Because I'll be honest, their players are very, very good and talented as well.
Yeah. Please, everyone, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. If you are watching this on X, please do come off there, come onto the 3 channels and hit the subscriptions on there. We're all looking to get to milestones. These guys are looking to get to 1K. We're looking to get to 2K. And also hit the like button. It does help the algorithms as well, please, if you can. But do. And also, if you do, please go to Wraith Energy, who are our official partners on both channels. And get 10% off if you use the code Fulltime Sports Network and use the code THFCTID. You'll get 10% off. And here's Saka looking a little bit. Do you know what? I have to say, I admire Saka. He seems a level-headed young lad that doesn't let this go to his head, not being flashy. Am I right in that? Or am I got it completely wrong? She doesn't look happy.
When he made his debut, he was still doing his exams. He wanted to complete his exams, so he's got something to fall back on if, obviously, this doesn't work out. He's just such a nice kid, really is. You know, we have to do everything we can to keep him, if I'm honest.
Carl, big
hang on. Oh, hang on. Odegaard!
Odegaard!
Goal!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Horrendous error. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on.
Is he giving it away?
Oh, I think he's ruling it out.
There's Lego Man. Look, saying, "Look, no, you can't put me in my box now. There's still match to go."
So what are they calling for here?
Is there VAR tonight, by the way?
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Apparently, he says he's pulled Pepe down, but I don't think he did.
Oh, okay.
Did he touch it? Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, that's a foul.
Goal disallowed.
Sorry.
No, I've seen it now. Now I agree.
Yeah. Big up to Mr. Simpson. Don't know how I feel tonight. I don't know how you
yellow
feel.
Card for. I think it's going to be Arteta.
Yeah. Just because he does. Look, he's running over. Here, Lego Man, come here. There you go. There's your yellow card for you. Yeah, thank you. No more. You get a red.
Well, no.
Don't know how I feel tonight. Being a Spurs fan, we need those points just in case we end up 5th. Evening, by the way. Evening, Mr. Simpson. Chris says, I think they took Connor Ben's eggs. Yeah, okay. This is the Wraith code for Full-Time Sports Network, FTSN 22, if you could, and then also THFC TID for us to get 10% off. You got the star. If you could have signed any player from Spurs, which player would that be, Bobby?
Kulusevski.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
1, he's an Arsenal fan. 2, I think he's got the ability to actually push Saka on a little bit more. It would be great competition for him.
Yeah.
The other one I wouldn't mind is that is it Sarr, Pape Sarr?
Yeah.
I think he's some talent, that kid.
He is. If I could pick one player, then if I could swip this question to me, if I could pick one Arsenal player, I would pick Odegaard. I just think he's fantastic. I love him as a player. I think he's a great player. He's a good captain as well. He drives your team on when you need driving.
Ooh. Yeah, you can tell that you don't do so many Arsenal games as I do. There are games sometimes you think, come on, Odegaard, get the players up. Arsenal, ball, blimmin' heck.
Oh, good save there from Reina.
Oh, it's offside anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Sorry, that was my tummy. Sorry. Anyone heard that? Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's just
How he wasn't given a red card is unreal. Big
For
up
who?
Gerard. But not Arteta.
To be fair, in real time, I didn't see anything wrong with that, and it wasn't until the replay I saw it.
Yeah. Typical. I crashed it on BTTS Akka because York, I looked like they couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo and they go and score right after. Is Colin all right? Is he talking gibberish?
Carl, what's the score between Colchester and Doncaster?
Probably 5-0 to the opposition.
All right. Well, we've got it in us, but so have Porto, and that's the concerning factor.
Yeah.
Still no changes by either teams with 71 minutes in, which is quite unusual, to be fair.
Apparently, Tony said he'd bring on Jesus and Moses and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, I'd bring on Jesus right now, to be fair. That'd be a good shout. Is Tony saying who he'd take off?
No, he doesn't actually.
Who would you take off, Tone?
Yeah, go on. Sorry, Bobby.
No, it's all right. I was just wondering who would take off. I'm going to guess Trossard, to be fair. He's been quiet the second half.
Carl is saying, don't want no Arsenal players out of the way. Madison's just as good as Odegaard. And then he goes, actually, Salba. I would take Salba. So he would take an Arsenal player. So there you go.
I honestly think this frustrates
me
regarding Madison.
Mm.
I think Madison and Odegaard could play in the same midfield and would be an amazing midfield. Madison and Odegaard together, I think they would complement each other so well.
I would. Tony said Saka. He would take off.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have taken off Saka, actually. I would take off, who's the player that's playing on the wing? What's his name? Trossard?
Yeah, Trossard. Yeah.
I would take him off. Declan Rice has gone missing as well, by the way. Your midfielder's gone missing.
Yeah. Well, I said it this morning on the preview. Don't just knock Porto just because they're Porto and they're Portuguese. They're a good team.
They are.
They're a good team. This is not easy. They're set up very well. But
Gerard's got a question for you. He says, Bobby, are you not embarrassed with your manager this season with his bitching?
Oh, I hate it, mate. To be honest, it's not just Arteta. I hate any managers just to moan constantly. Klopp is just as bad. Just shut up and let the refs do what the refs do. If they're wrong, then they'll sort it out with VAR, hopefully. But other than that, just play to the whistle. If the ref has called it, like I do get where Arteta was coming from with that VAR call. It wasn't until I saw it back, I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. And I think if Arteta sees that back, he'll probably go, oh, okay, fair enough. But because he's seeing it in real time, he probably saw nothing, and he wouldn't have seen that because he would have been behind. Yeah, it would have been behind him. So yeah, I get the anger. And there's a lot riding on this. A lot of, well, it's quite a few millions if you go through to the next round. So it's quite important. And you don't want some stupid call costing you the game.
I think Andrew's been a breath of fresh air when it comes to that bitching managers was. I really do.
Yeah, Andrew's a lot better, to be fair. I like Ange when it comes to that.
See, you got an Arsenal fan that loves Ange.
No, he's quite funny to listen to his interviews.
He is.
I do love Ange. That's why I love Steve when he comes on to our previews. It's the Australian. It's just so funny.
I have to say I'd love to get him on our preview for the North London Derby if I could fit it around to get him on. You two together were brilliant. I loved it. And Benny as well.
Steve's funny. Steve is funny.
Big up, Benny, if you're watching. I hope your old ticket's keeping up with this, man. I feel sorry for Bobby there. It looks like he's going to pass out with tension.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into my blood pressure issues. So I try and stay calm as I can.
20 minutes. Hang on.
15 minutes left. Yeah. This is why I've set up down here, because I have a feeling this is going to go to extra time and penalties.
Oh, I forgot you're not in your downstairs.
Yeah, because I said to Emma, I said, to be honest, I think it might be better if I do this downstairs, because this could go to extra time and penalties. So I wanted Em to go to sleep when she needed to.
Yeah,
because she's didn't get home till 6 tonight.
Oh, bless her.
And then she'll be out 7 in the morning. So yeah.
We've got AJJ Light. Hello, I'm a Portuguese fan of FC Porto. May I join the Watchalong stage?
If you could, the problem is we always try and set this up beforehand. It's such a problem.
Maybe for the next one.
Yeah. Because we normally do it via WhatsApp. So yeah, sorry if you joined for the first one, we would have arranged it so you could have joined for the second leg. Do apologise.
That's not your fault.
No, I just feel bad because I always try and open it up as much as I possibly can.
Don't feel bad. I mean, Carl's saying it's Jose Mourinho.
I've got no words to say to him.
No. 3 stars, and I predicted the extra time first, Bobby, but let's hope that won't happen. Colin is saying Lincoln. What's that? Lincoln have put 6 past Cambridge. Wow.
What are they going on at the moment? Because they've demolished Barnsley.
Yeah.
Cambridge, to be fair, are at the bottom. But Barnsley were like near the top spots.
I tell you one thing. That was a free kick in my view for Porto, actually.
I didn't see anything, to be fair.
You wouldn't. You're an Arsenal fan.
No, you know me. I'm always quite anxious.
Yeah, no, you're quite fair, to be fair.
Let's have a look.
Did he back in?
Yeah, to be fair, now I've seen it back. Yeah, that's a foul.
How the referee thought he dived? Seriously?
Okay, yellow card for Conceição now. So both coaches have been yellow cards.
Look, I love him.
He was a
That's how
very good
you
winger.
manage.
He was a very good winger. He was.
It was actually back in the day. Yeah. A lot of footballers never become great managers, but only 1 or 2 of them do.
Yeah. Klopp was a bad player, to be fair.
He was.
Wenger wasn't a very good player either.
The Premier League's going to miss Klopp, by the way. A lot more than Klopp's going to miss the Premier League.
Oh yeah, definitely. Klopp ain't going to miss the Premier League.
He'll miss Liverpool.
Yeah, he'll miss the fans and the actual locals. He won't miss the Premier League.
No. I can actually see him living up there, actually.
He's going to America. I don't know how long for, but I know he's got a house in America.
Yeah, I think he needs a bit of a... Look, I think he's been good for the Premier League, to be fair, Klopp.
Yeah, I wanted him at Arsenal when he was leaving Dortmund.
I wanted him at Tottenham. One of us could have got Alex Ferguson instead of Man United back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
mad, isn't it?
Imagine coming to Tottenham and Arsenal. Could have had 26 years of success.
That's only if he managed that success at Tottenham. You don't know if he would have done that success at Tottenham, though. No, and I will say the same about Arsenal. I don't know if he'd do that success at Arsenal either.
Would he have been given time? That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially with our financial problems at the time, we wouldn't have had money to do.
So I can't remember how long Ferguson was in charge before he won anything. But
4 years.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't immediate, was it? So
No. And there was that Forest game where he won 1-0. That saved his job.
yeah, it's mad, isn't it? When you look at it back now.
I think you had the better youngsters back in the late 80s, early 90s. You had Paul Merson, Rocastle.
Yeah, well, our youth system has always been important to our club. Always has. This is not the greatest Arsenal performance again.
It's not.
And to be honest, I can see why Tony's saying to take Saka off. I've not seen him do anything second half. Why has no one made any changes? What is going on? We're at nearly 81 minutes played. Not a single change. That is weird. Never known a game like that with no changes yet. Come on, Arsenal. Wakey, wakey. Foul on Havertz here. Let's have a look. Never mind Klopp. It's Clough who was the master. Rocastle, quality player, resting priest. 100% Brian. Extra time to 7-2-7. I hope not. Jorginho needs to come off. There's been a lot of quiet players today. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Don't know what it's going on. Has his ref lost his cards? Just fell off my bed reading that comment. Bobby not seeing it originally was giving me Wenger vibes. Oh, hang on. We've got Jesus coming on now. So here we go. We've got...
Yay, Jesus. Jump in. There's Jesus and Moses talking to each other.
So I wonder who's coming on for. But it's weird. It's like 82 minutes.
The game's gone quick, to be fair, Bobby.
It has, but I've never known a game that takes so long to make a sub.
I know. It's like Porto don't want to lose it, and Arsenal, it's like penalties written all over it.
So Jorginho's coming off, and Jesus is coming on. Okay, Arteta's going for it. Interesting.
Very interesting.
So I'm going to guess Havertz is going to drop back a little bit. Okay, there we go then. Going on as Arsenal. Here's Odegaard. Saka. Back to Odegaard. Oh, Jesus. Just wide with his first attempt.
Ooh, good save from the keeper.
Yeah, it was actually. Let's change the lineups.
Just so there's Chris Welsh saying Rooney should focus on his weight, to be honest. Yeah, that's so true. We didn't exactly have the class of 92 when he's talking about Tottenham. No, but we could have done something under Fergie. Could have done something. Jorginho needs to come off.
Yeah, well, he's now come off. So
free kick to...
hopefully you're happy now.
Yeah, free kick to Porto there. Never mind Klopp. It's Clough who was the master. Yeah. I always say Brian Clough was the master of all managers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Him and Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly, the three wise men of soccer, I think, in my view. And Bill Nick. If you could pick four managers, Bill Nicholson, Brian Clough, Bob Paisley, Bill Shankly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Who would your four managers?
See, I always believed that I should only pick managers that I was alive for, because I don't feel I should comment on anyone. Oh, just wide. I should comment on anyone that I don't know because I wasn't alive. So I will pick Brian Clough because he was alive and was managing whilst I was alive. Sir Alex has got to be there. Ooh.
Well, you would have to say either George Graham or Arsene Wenger.
Well, that's what I'm umming and ahhing about. Which one? I'm going to have to go with Georgie. because I think Wenger was the reason that we had a bit of an issue
Yeah.
a few years ago. Porto are making a change now. João Mario is coming off and Sanchez is coming on. Fourth one. Ooh. That is tough. I can't think of the fourth one, mate. Honestly, can't. It's one of those that I'll have to want to think about it because I don't want to say someone that I regret saying and go, I should have said him. But Fergie, Brian Clough, and George Graham definitely.
What date's your four then?
Brian Clough, Fergie, and Georgie Graham.
Oh no.
Yeah, I haven't picked the fourth. Yeah, I haven't picked fourth. I'd want to think about that one. To be fair.
I'm getting echoes of the 89 game here when you beat Liverpool 2-1 at Anfield.
I hope so. Look, Arsenal look a little bit more up for it right now. And to be fair, should have looked like this for the whole damn game, but there we go. Oh, it's a corner.
It is a corner. We've got Brian Maguire, Rocastle, quality player, rest in peace. Exactly. Extra time. Ref booked their number 10 already. Carl Simpson with Arteta going for it. I could see you getting picked off. I can too. What a save. Let's get the ref blue cards, says Chris. 3-star Barca, 3 Napoli, 1. So that was 4-2 over the 2 legs.
Yeah. So that's
I hate what I watch.
Who said that?
The Star.
Okay.
The Star. We've got Chris Welsh. Glad I watched Arsenal instead of Barca in the end. Carl's giving you a choice for your fourth one. Bruce Rioch.
No. Taremi's coming on here. Oh, damn it. Okay, he's a big, massive threat. So Van Nielsen's coming off and Taremi's coming on. Now, this guy is someone I wanted. He is incredible.
He's very good, by the way.
Yes, he is. He is very good. He has just come back from injury, so he's probably not going to be 100%. However, he scores a heck of a lot of goals. A reigning international as well.
Yeah. We've got Chris says Sir Alex was I was only alive for. That actually makes us feel really old.
Cheers, Chris. Love you. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for making us feel really old. Yeah. Big up. Terry Venables created the best and the most fluid England I've ever seen. Bobby Robson was quality. There's another good manager, Bobby Robson, actually.
This is why I don't want to pick too quick because there's a few others and I really do want to think about it.
We've got Christian Gross.
Oh, God, no.
If you wanted somebody to take you on the underground train, there's your man. I mean, the first press conference, I watched it the other day just for a laugh, right? And he brings out a travel card, like, look, I got a travel card. I can go on the train.
Good for him. Bless him.
So I swear to God, right? Alan Sugar's looking at him thinking, I think I've made a mistake here. Is it too soon to sack him?
Player down here for Porto. 89th minute. Squeaky bum time.
No, yeah, that's Fergie's time, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, dear. This was meant to be quite a comfortable win. Nope. Come on. There's going to be 3 minutes of injury time. Now, before extra time, I will quickly have to put my son to bed.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to go to bed any later than this. because he's a pain to wake up in the morning as it is. So any later,
Yeah.
I've got zero chance of waking him up.
Interesting fact here from Colin. Erin Ten Hag has the highest win percentage in United's managerial history at the moment.
What, higher than Fergie?
Yeah, that's what I can't be right, Colin.
Higher than Fergie?
He must have done. Oh,
Right,
unlucky.
corner to Arsenal here. Oh, come on.
Well, I think if you put all the current managers together since Fergie, they've all lost more home games than Fergie did in 26 years.
Yeah. Come on. All right, whipped in
Somebody
corner.
score a goal, will you?
Right, Saka. Oh, what on earth was that?
3 minutes. Oh, that was wasteful.
I don't want us going to penalties.
It's going to extra time.
That is definitely look like it's happening. But I don't want it going to penalties.
Who watches Christian Grace for a laugh, Dermo? Me. Stephen Kenny, Dermo. Stephen Kenny, he's the biggest waste of time. Oh, here's Arsenal. Oh, you've lost it. Oh, unlucky. Anyway, yeah, Stephen Kenny is on the same level as Christian Gross.
Right, here's
Now-
Odegaard. Come on, Arsenal. One last attack.
Oh, here's Odegaard. Go on. To Juice. Arsenal playing around. A minute to go in injury time. Extra time looming. Here comes Saka. Arsenal playing it around. Looking for an opening. Looking for a break. And they're just going backwards. Here's Declan Rice. Arsenal looking for a late winner. Here's Saka. Can he do something? He can. That's got to be a free kick to Arsenal. No, says the
Here's
referee,
Jesus.
play on.
Here's Odegaard.
Penalty?
No, not for me.
Let's go.
I'll look at the
Extra time.
replay, but hang on, what's happening here? Why is the ref going over there? Oh, it's cramped for a Porto player. Right, they're going to show the replay of this. Oh, Pepe is pretty much all over Odegaard, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's still gone down a little bit easy there.
Mm.
I don't like Pepe. He's one of the centre-backs I'm just not a great fan of.
Yeah.
He's got so many dirty tactics, I just don't like it. I'll accept some, but when it's just too... It's like Romero, and I'm not just doing this because he's a Tottenham player. I don't like the way he is at all. Very dangerous. When he can cost your team a game, I just don't like it. We've had some of those at Arsenal, centre-backs I just haven't liked. And Romero, he's always just that too close to a red card for me. Got such a bad temper. What are they doing? What's he having, a drink of gin and tonic or something?
Yeah, he's having a bit of pottery.
Jeez. What I would say to Mikel is you really need to sort out these European performances.
Yeah.
They are shocking.
You better tell him.
Because because I've seen Arsenal fans say, "Oh, we're like the third best team left in this competition." Really? I think Real Madrid would have a party against us.
I think so.
This player's actually going off. The stretcher's coming out, or surfboard, whatever that thing is. Why is the dude with glasses literally just joined them as well? He's not that big, you know, people.
Hang on, we've got the paramedics out. They're out. They're going. They're putting them on the. He's going on to a. It's been put onto a trolley.
I'll be honest, right? If he has actually hurt his thigh, Pepe has literally just stood over him and just slapped it a few times. I'm like, oh my god!
I've just seen that.
Because I'm pretty sure he was saying that he's got a sore thigh, and Pepe's just hit it a few times just to make sure you're injured, mate. I'm just going to hit it a couple of times. Like, yeah, cheers, Gaffer.
Yeah, thanks, man. Right, we're so behind on the chat here. So Alex Ferguson, 59.67%. Aaron Tankard, 62%.
Bloody hell.
What a balls up there. Now, there will be time added on for the time added on.
Yeah, and there's going to be a substitution as well.
So you're looking at another, what, 3-4 minutes?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and Porto making a change. Don't know why.
Will Rice take a penalty kick? Now, the captain just like, look, they're trying to get the card number into the machine. It ain't working. There's Mr. Porto man being wheeled down the tunnel.
Yeah, well, Gruzic has just come on for Varela, so the ex-Liverpool man.
Come on, you Porto.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, you Porto.
Here's Taremi. Here's Conceição. Arsenal to clear it. Thank you very much. Offside anyway. What was the point of all that play then? Oh, for God's sake, that really frustrates the heck out of me. He was offside in the first place, so all that play was pointless. Oh, he's clearly offside as well. It's not even close. Oh, God. The amount of play we just had there for absolutely not worth it. There we go. So it is now full time. So we're now into extra time.
Now, if you want me to just go through the chat, I can do while you're putting your young lad to bed. I will do that for you, Bobby.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's okay. So as Bobby goes off now to put his young lad into the land of Nod and sing him a lullaby and read him a lovely bedtime story about Arsenal were good back in the day when they used to win trophies and not struggle at games. But I find this hardly hilarious. Really am. I just, fair play to Porto. And Bobby's in the background now writing my obituary as I speak. We've got Greeks of Muckleby. Michael Carrick has a higher percentage than Eric Ten Hag. Yes, he does. But I don't know where Colin got that. Gerard says, would be Ferry was crap first 3 years. Fergie was crap for the first 3 years. He really was. I bid for 3 games. We've got Tony. Saka's been rubbish. Tossard disappeared. Do you know what? Tony, to be fair, I just feel your midfield disappeared. It disappeared completely in that second half. And I just feel that, I don't know, it's been a really, 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 really bad performance. Really bad performance. Horner is going to get sacked. He is. It's not a question of if, but when, Carl. And I would love to know. Look, I am going to do me on video in this for the channel, for the Formula One channel as well, on my thoughts on this. I'll probably get you and Chris on it if you can link up a time that we're all together, because I'd love to get the three of us together about that. Let's go. Where are we? We've got Timmy Penn. No, I don't think it was. Bobby loves extra time, and Penn says, Chris, I know he does. So do I. Nothing good but a bit of extra time. Come on. That's what we're all here for. Who has the better keeper? Porto. Barca won full time. Yeah, well, that's not a surprise, is it? Seems to be the European curse with Arsenal, seeing you play better in the league. And also, they have not reached the quarterfinal of the Champions League since 2010. That, I think, will be playing very highly on their mind tonight. As I have said, Arteta's European tactics are rubbish. I think Arteta's rubbish, full stop. Pep must be 54 by now. Yeah, he's looking well for an old git. Do you know what? I have to agree with you, Gerard. The ref has been brilliant tonight. He really has. His linesmen, they've all been very good tonight. It's nice to see a referee that can ref a match properly instead of looking at the dross we get in the Premier League. I mean, you look at Michael Oliver, that was a penalty on Sunday with the Man City game. And the VAR and the referee couldn't even get that right. So it's good to see a referee come out and doing the match very professionally to the letter of the law, but letting the game flow as well, which he has done. So fantastic from the ref. So ref said, man of the match. I agree with you, Gerard. Absolutely. Did he play for Liverpool? I don't know, Chris, if he did or not, but we will find out for you, sir. Carl Simpson, Teremi is Lautren. You've got to watch out. He is, Carl, spot on. Column says Arsenal loved the time added on. Still not over Doncaster Rovers versus Arsenal 2005. Column, it's okay. It's okay to feel disappointed, or it's okay to you have to let it go, man. You can't keep it up and hold inside of you. Let it go, as the song went. Just let it go. You be grand. Chris says Gulak. So basically another Armani, the forgotten man. Yeah. Dundee dusted. Big up to Gerard. Carl is saying Porto are going to win this. I think they are actually too. Brenny saying need Zinni on. Who's Zinni?
Zinchenko.
There you go. Tony says Bobby's going to have lots of whiskey. Now, I thought when we played AC Milan last year in the Champions League, that was the night where I went to that game. And that was a game where I fell out of love with football. I know Arsenal do well in the league, but if you weren't doing well in the league, would this make you fall out of love with football after this performance?
The pressure will be on Arteta again to make sure we are pushing all the way to the end of the season. And that is my demand after this. Because for us, we all said the quarterfinals is a must.
Yeah.
To get knocked out in the round of 16 to Porto. And I'm not dissing Porto, because I'm not, because I do rate them. But we are better than Porto. Well, we should be anyway by now. It will be... Yeah, I won't be happy. Quarterfinals was minimum for me. A lot of people said semis. I don't think semis is. I think it's a bit too far. It depends who we get in the quarterfinals, I think. But we could get drawn with Real Madrid. I'm sorry, we are not going to beat Real Madrid.
No,
no, not for me. I think even Barcelona could be a bit too much for us. And I know Barca are not Barca a few years ago, but I still think they're better than us. They've got a better coach as well.
We've got Benny's. Oh, yeah. Tony said, why do we allow United and Spud fans to on the podcast? They bring it down.
To be fair, Full Time Sports Network is owned by a United fan. So I have to be fair on the Full Time Sports Network side of it. It is owned by a United fan.
And THFC till I die is owned by a Tottenham fan. And exactly. Bobby's a very fair-minded football fan, firstly. Yes. And they are our partner, not just a partner. They are our second in command of our channel. We're like one big channel.
Yeah.
Think of it that way.
One big happy family over
We
here.
should call ourselves. We should actually bring all the channels together and call it one big something.
Yeah. God, that would be mayhem. I'll be honest, that would be mayhem.
That's the name of That's the name of the channel, Mayhem.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I know some of the other channels. That would be mayhem.
See, THFC Till I Die, it's an easygoing channel. Bobby doesn't get no hassle from us.
Only you.
And you as well, you git. Right, there you go. Rings me up at 4 a.m. Dermo, have you heard Arsenal are winning? Piss off. My I ring him up 4 a.m, tell him Tottenham are winning. His missus tells me to F off. Poor Emma. We cannot get to pens. We won't win the shootout, in my opinion. Brenny, I agree with you, man. I don't think you. And even now, Bobby, you're not even. How can I put it? You're not. This has been a woeful performance, by the way.
Yep. This is the way of saying it. Yep. Not been impressed at all.
No.
I think I'm doing a reaction tomorrow by the looks of it, so I don't think anyone else is doing it. But yeah, I ain't going to be happy. Even if we do scrape through, I will still be harsh on us.
Horner and Jerry to put on their show. Yeah, well, they're going to Australia. Apparently not. Spod, I think this is at me. Spod need to forget us moving into North London. Damn it. Let it go. No. You just came in like a bunch of, I don't know, something I shouldn't say. I haven't been able to get rid of you ever since. Do you know, you've stunk out North London. You owe us load of rent. Do you know, just go. For the love of God, go back to Woolwich, go back to where you belong, and speak to your Woolwich parents and say you're sorry, and you're going to be good Woolwich children. Just go back to Woolwich. Big up, Tony. Bobby just beamed back in when Zinchenko was mentioned. Yeah. Bobby's like the Captain Kirk of the full-time and THFC enterprise.
No, that's Colm. Colm's definitely that.
Oh, yeah. Now, Colm looks a bit like Spock. Colm's always logical. You and me, I'm like McCoy. You're Kirk. The three of us together. You and me. You're in there, and you get your shirt ripped, and you're going for a bit of a punch up.
Oh, jeez.
And there's Colm. Thinking logical, how to do things. And there's me going, damn it, Jim, we did it again.
It feels like that tonight, mate, with Arsenal.
Yeah. Is extra time bad for Arsenal? Yeah.
Yeah. Not in terms of like energy, because obviously we've got nearly 3 weeks off after this game.
Is it 3 weeks you got off?
Yeah, we don't play again until the 31st of March.
So a lot of players were going off in the international duties tonight. International teams.
No, I'm not sure. We might fly out to Dubai and have a little bit of a summer break, bit of heat break, before they go off to the internationals. Because obviously the FA Cup weekend's this weekend as well. So
yeah,
they don't have to go off until, early next week.
Are Tottenham doing anything? I don't think we are, actually.
No, you're playing Fulham Saturday. Yeah, so you won't be doing.
No.
Because you got a Premier. That's your game in hand, isn't it? So
yeah. No, I thought Chelsea was a game in hand.
Well, technically, because obviously I don't think anyone else is playing, are they, at the Premier League? You're 27 games, we're 28.
Yeah.
So technically, it's your game in hand.
Oh yeah, I get you.
In my head, anyway.
Yeah. So Colm saying yes. So suck it, Tony. Ha. A bit rude. Colm telling Tony to suck it. God. That's a bit rude. Merson looks a little stressed out. Merson always looks stressed out.
He's a Chelsea fan. I don't really get why he was that stressed anyway.
I know. He talks rubbish anyway. Tony says, it's the first time me and Tony have agreed on anything. And he says, I agree, Dermot. We've been bad.
Oh, yeah, we have. There's no.
You've
there's no
been woeful.
Yeah.
This is not the Arsenal of the Premier League. Let's put it that way.
Nah, this is poor.
Ooh. Here's Porto. Oh, that's a free kick.
No,
it's
not.
telling him to get up.
It didn't look like Odegaard did anything, to be honest.
I tell you, somebody said it in the chat. I think the referee's had a fantastic game, by the way.
He is one of the best ones in Europe, yeah.
We've got I miss that bald-headed fella. Every time he looked at you, it looked like he scared the living daylights out of you.
Oh, the Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved him.
He used to be on the covers of a lot of the PSN games back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a legend.
Yeah. Me and Colin are going to start a Formula One competition on F124. Me and Colin are going to do a weekly championship battle. So it's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
Also going to make a couple of changes soon, by the way. Sorry.
He's going to show me how to link up my PlayStation or Xbox on my PC. So,
okay.
Apparently, he said you can do it how Bobby does it.
Huh?
Well, you use OBS on StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Got you. Right.
And I still don't know how to do that. I need to be taught that.
Oh, well, yeah, because that's where I'm in now at the moment. The OBS
Yeah. Well, mind you, I had today off, actually. I did some work on the channel. I didn't do any tricky for doing the
cheers, mate.
thing on. Then I said, you know what? I'll stay on with Bobby.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate
That's all right. I knew you won a Tottenham fan keeping you company. Just consoling you.
Well, technically, we're still winning, so you're still our lucky mascot.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to shake that.
Be here for the City game. I'm sure that will end then.
Yeah, I will do, actually, yeah. We've got Colin. Me think logical. It's like you don't know me at all. You are. You're like Spock. I'm telling you. You're like Spock. I mean, we've got Captain Kirk, Bobby. I'm like Bones McCoy, the medic, and you're Spocky. I don't know who Carl Simpson is. I've got Carl Simpson's the fella that flies the ship. Tony's the fella. No, Carl's the fella that dies in every episode, right? Tony flies the ship, right? He's like Sulu. He flies the ship, right? We've got who else we got? We've got
oh, come on, Arsenal, wake up.
Who else we got? Chris Welsh can be the be the fella that just Chris Welsh can be the he can be what's his name? The fella that fixes everything. Oh, the Scottish fella in Star Trek.
Is that Scotty?
Scotty, yeah. Chris is Scotty. Yeah. There you go. We've got the whole beam back together. Anyway, worrying thing for Arteta is Porto looking better at the moment. They are actually. Tony says, looks like Porto wants pens. Tony says, Bobby, why are you having rude people on here? I'm a pensioner. Well, I stick up for you, Tony. Colin, leave Tony alone. Cool, Guarini. Colin is saying, Dermo, quick, lead stream. No, because I'm leaving my mate on his own. I can't leave a mate in when he's upset. You don't do that. You do what Sheldon says in the Big Bang Theory. You make them a cup of tea, you sit them down, and then you walk off. I do love the Big Bang Theory, actually, I have to say.
Yeah,
I need to start watching it again. I haven't watched it for a while. I have to start watching it again.
Yeah, it's one of my me and Em's programs that we watch together.
Yeah.
We enjoy that.
being autistic, it's sort of I don't know why I can sort of connect with it,
Yeah.
and I never thought why, and then I got diagnosed. I went, no, that's why I got connected to it. And then we've got Colin. If Spock was an angry Yorkshire Irishman, then sure, yeah, that is Spock. Yeah, yeah. But I have to say, Bobby is Captain Kirk. He goes in there, he starts a fight, and gets the girl and kisses her, and that's just Captain Kirk for you, Captain Bobby Kirk. We're not going to call you Bobby to time in your court. Kirk. Kirk. Get my teeth in. Anyway. Poor old Carl, being the fella that dies in every episode. Bless him. There is, though, isn't there? You ever watch Star Trek back in the day, right? There's always one fecker, right? Every episode, you know for well who's going to die, right? It's him. He's going to die. There's a bit of a punch up here.
Yeah,
there's a bit of a punch up.
Havertz was a bit silly here, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, he is. He plays for Arsenal. What do you expect?
Little push on Sergio. Pretty much no need for that, to be honest.
There was no need for that.
Nah.
You don't do that to a Portuguese man. Now, he's been told off by the referee. He's been told, look, you do that again, I will send you down the tunnel. Look, don't put your hand on my shoulder. Take it off. Listen to me. I'm telling you off. He's walking away. Fucking Egypt. Look, I told him, all right, he'll leave you alone. Look, just stay there. Look, I'm telling you, I've got the look. I'm going to blow my whistle. I'm watching you. Big up to 72 of you in the house that are watching this watch-along that is full of tension and full of nervousness and full of just a Tottenham fan looking at an Arsenal fan and laughing.
Lack of entertainment, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah.
From the football side of it, anyway.
Yeah. As you can tell, that poor old Bobby is so. I do know what, Bobby. Seriously though, I hope you are all right and don't take this game too seriously.
I was confident, mate. I was so confident this morning. We had a good chat this morning about it.
Can I just say I enjoyed your stream this morning, but you look a bit beaten up, if I have to say. I know how that feels. Believe me, I do know how that feels.
You look at our performances in the Premier League, and they have been amazing lately.
Are you been the best? Look, I'm not saying this because I'm a Spurs fan, and Colin, don't dare fucking clip me on this, but apart from Manchester City and Liverpool, you're one of the three best teams in the Premier League at the moment, behind Man City and Liverpool.
Yeah. And
what's Arteta now is telling the fella, right, you go under the pitch, you find a Porto player and you headbutt him.
Yeah.
Right. And this is other fella telling this other young lad, right, you go on there, right? You run around the pitch, you're following the diagram. You're following it. Look at the diagram. You run around the pitch like a loony and pretend you're doing something. Yeah, look at it. There you go. There's the old. So, is that the original clock from Highbury, by the way?
Yes. Yes.
How does that run? Does that run on batteries or Duracell or? Does a fella have to go up there every day, right, and wind it up? Or once a year to put a pull feather up there, right? Let's wind the clock up.
So Zinchenko and Nketiah will be coming on at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
When the ball goes out of play, by the looks of it.
Carl is he's fucking clipped it again, the fucker. Right. Carl said, no, Dermo, you Troy. Arsenal need to win for many reasons, because if they go out all of a sudden, people will question if they can win the league. Hang on, where is it?
No, I'll be honest about that as well.
Yeah. Bobby,
about it.
I would like to give you. I would like to present you.
I can't see you.
I would like you to present you with the bottle trophy.
We were talking about this morning. Like, where did that ever come from? Because back in our day, Dermo, when there were great title challenges and teams We never ever said that. We were just like, that team was better. That was it.
Yeah, it's
This
true
bottle
though.
thing really
Back in our day, we didn't. It was
freaks
like
me
when
out.
Ireland beat England, and every time we played,
Yeah.
England fans always said we were better. No, they didn't. 33 years, you still can't beat us competitively in any competitive match. But no, we did. I don't know when. I think it was Tottenham fans that come up with the bottle thing. I think, to be fair,
You reckon?
it did. I think it was Dave
I
Harris.
hate the term. I really do.
Yeah.
It just frustrates the heck out because it just shows a lack of respect for the quality of our league. Because our league is quality.
Anyway, I've just seen what columns put at the bottom.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even on that screen. I'm waiting for these substitutions to happen.
Arsenal need to. Oh yeah, we read that one. We've got Dermot and Troy, hottest body in YouTube. I know I am. I'm the best looking man on YouTube. Followed by Bobby and Colin. I'm number one. I wouldn't do such a thing. Yeah, and then he fucking clips it. Then my name is Maximus Decaros Haverot, commander of the armies of the South, general of the Arsenal legions, loyal servant to the true emperor. Yeah.
Right,
And
so
Carl
Trossard is off for Nketiah,
Ooh.
and Kivior is off for Sinchenko.
Is he bringing on penalty take? He looks like a mad fucker.
Who's Sinchenko? Yeah.
He scares me. He's like he's come on like, well, I'm ready to hit. But he looks like Rocky out of Rocky 4, right? He looks like Ivan Drago. I will break you. Like saying that to the Porto fan, I'm gonna break you. And then Carl Simpson says, Dermo's living in the past again, and it ends this year. Yeah, Carl, Mrs. Tron just laughed at that. She finds your jokes funny. Yeah, because apparently you're right, says Mrs. Tron. There you go. Mrs. Tron's become quite a YouTube celebrity in her own right, actually. And she doesn't even come on stream. She just shouts at me in the background. You know. Mind you, I deserve it 99.99% of the time. But the 1% I don't, she still shouts at me. So I can't win. It's a bit like this referee. And it's keeping me told to hurry up. Carl said, Sencho will be crying in a minute. It doesn't deal with pressure very well. Yeah. Did he take his medication before he went on, by the way?
Which one? Cine.
Zinchenko. Did he take his special tablet?
Special tabs.
You don't make Zinchenko angry. He turns into the White Hulk.
Right, come on, Arsenal.
Tony says, Dermot, surely you're a Klingon. No, I'm not a Klingon. There you go. I've just swore at you in Klingon.
You sounded like Father Jack there.
Yeah. Drink.
Yeah.
Counts. I'm fat. That's you tonight after this game. Finish, you'll be doing your Father Jack impression.
Yeah.
Emma will be asking, how did the game go tonight, honey? Fat.
Oh, she'll know because I'm pretty sure she can hear me anyway. So yeah, she'll know it's not going well. And the fact that I'm still doing the stream will say that it's not going very well.
No. Oh, here's Porto. Did the Hulk used to play for Porto?
Yes. Yeah, we actually talked about it this morning because we did the
what
retro
were you
challenge.
about this morning? I sort of came in late. Were you doing your best ever at Tottenham Arsenal?
No. So on the previews, we normally do a challenge. So that's normally of the current lineups. But when we've just done a Porto one, which we only did 3 weeks ago, I normally do a retro challenge. So I normally go back to a game that we've done before. So this was 2010 that we played and we beat them 5-0. So I chose those lineups and then they had to choose 5 from Porto, 6 from Arsenal and try and create a good team from it. So that's what we do. It's just called the retro challenge. It's quite fun.
I wonder why Carl went, oh dear. I think something might be coming up here. He went, "Oh dear, Raya caught the ball."
Ah.
And apparently, I take this as a compliment. Dermo was 100% a Del boy in his young. I was actually a Del boy in my younger day. It was said in Only Fools and Horses, but I actually did do it as a kid in the school play. I'd tell you that once we get this. I asked Mary and Joseph to pay money for a room. Now, it was said in Only Fools and Horses, but I did it first.
Yeah.
I asked for a £5. Now, I didn't get into trouble by my teacher. He said, "Very well done for improvising," but they did then in the end. I lent them out the shed for about £10 a night. I said, "Donkeys cost extra." I wasn't impressed when the 3 wise men and the shepherds turn up. I thought, well, this is turning into a bit of a party, isn't it? Not allowed guests after midnight. See, I've taken your mind off the game already, Bobby.
I wish you could, mate. I tell you. Oh, hang on.
It's Saka.
Here we go.
It's Saka.
Ah.
It's Saka.
Hey.
Here's Odegaard. Here's Jesus. Here's Saka. Oh, it hits. It's like a pinball machine. I'm surprised. Carl says, "I'm surprised Carl had time for football while he was working through his wife's."
Hey, what's this?
I think Carl's being a bit rude here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I actually take that as a compliment, Colin. Thank you. I really do take that as a compliment. Mrs. Troy Natalia, I may be a bit daft, but I've good heart. So, yeah. I'm a little bit of a Del boy. You know, it makes sense.
That's what Del boy was, though, isn't it?
What?
He was a bit daft, but he had a good heart.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Colin is saying, "This is like watching United front line. I'm getting PTSD."
Don't blame me, mate. This is I'm not enjoying this at all.
Please come on and join this column. You know, just come on and help me with Bobby. Bobby needs surrounded by friends at the moment. I tell you, look at Pepe. You think he just won the World Cup? I tell you who's disappointed
the Arsenal
me.
fans. This is a bit weird.
Yeah, I know. I tell you what's disappointed me. It's Jesus has disappointed me, actually. He's done absolutely jack all.
I'll be honest. I don't think any Arsenal player has done themselves any credit tonight.
I hope Arteta fucking reads the right... Even if they do win this, I hope he reads them the right act. Because for all them people that have paid money to come and watch this game tonight, Bobby, right? It's not about the players. I think more from a fan point of view. They owe them fans an apology.
This is just ways, just horrendous.
Look at
I hate our European performances.
Yeah. Look at that poor fella. Carl's saying Dermo is more like Trigger. He had the same stick for 30 years. Hang on a minute. I'll be back. Hang on. I will be back.
No worries.
I will be back.
Bobby needs to be surrounded by friends. Why bring me on then to add to his... Cheers, Cole. Love you too. Whatever happens, this isn't good enough for Arsenal. No, this is... Mate, even if we go through and we win on penalties, I am not going to change my tune about the review tomorrow when I do it. I don't change my opinion just because we win. I think the performance has been atrocious tonight. Not been entertained by this at all. I'll be struggling to give anyone an 8. I don't think anyone deserves an 8.
There you go, Bobby. There's my...
Is that the same broom you've had for 18 years?
It's the same broom I've had for 47 years. It's at about 35 heads and about 25 handles. But there you go. Yeah. There's my broom.
I love that scene. I tell you,
I do too.
that scene is so funny.
He's so serious when he says it as well.
Yeah. Well, they all said that even like behind the scenes, he was just so straight faced with everything he said. He never broke character. I just love it.
He was a massive Tottenham fan.
Yeah, that's the only bad side about him, I suppose.
But no, I mean, you look at Only Fools and Horses, you look at Monty Python, which I loved as well, and I used to love Blackadder, the one with the First World War, when the one go over the top right. It is so funny.
Yeah, that's the final one, wasn't it?
Yeah. This has got penalties written all over it.
Oh, yep. And that's where I worry, because if we're going to rate the goalkeepers, sorry, Diego Costa is better than Raya.
Yeah. Would you seriously? Would you change goalkeepers?
Oh. To be fair, Ramsdale's not the greatest penalty stopper either, if I'm honest. No. So no, I'll probably stick with Raya. Just. It's just penalties, isn't it? Let's be honest.
I'm just still in mourning over the death of my Xbox.
The what? Your Xbox?
My Xbox passed away.
Oh, no.
It was puffing out white smoke like it was declaring a new pope.
Oh, no.
So I went over to it and asked them, how many bishops have you got in there? They said to me, 5,238. So, yeah. So I'm stuck. I've gone back to the back. I'm stuck with the PS4, and it's like going back to the dark ages. Yeah, I was playing it last night, Bobby, right? And it sounded like I thought an airplane had just landed in my sitting room.
Yeah, they were noisy, weren't they? PS4s.
But it's allowing me to do some streaming on the channel with EA Sports. So, and Carl Simpson's happy with that.
Well, that's good then.
Not really, because I want to do it on my PS5 or an Xbox One. I want to join the proper century, not 1999. Just so damn expensive to get one.
It's going to be a yellow card here for Havertz by the looks of it.
How are you getting on with the Lego games anyway, Bobby?
We haven't played them for a while, mate.
No. Do you know what? I downloaded Lego Avengers last night.
Oh, they're all good, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I do love, one thing I love about Sony is Gran Turismo. I do love them games. They're the best games ever.
Yeah, Gran Turismo is good.
I wish they would bring them out on the PlayStation, saw all the original Gran Turismo games.
Yeah. I quite enjoy Forza on Xbox. Forza's pretty good.
What do you think's better, Gran Turismo or Forza?
Oh, that's hard.
I love both.
With Gran Turismo, I like the fact where you can buy like a cheap knocked up car and start doing it up and then row. That I like. But with Forza, you've got a free world. You can just drive around and do races all over the place.
Yeah.
Off-road races as well, which are hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, especially when you race a train and a hovercraft. They are hilarious. But yeah, it's tough. I think they're 50-50, to be fair. I don't know.
I like Gran Turismo because that's more based on my sort of racing, which I love that sort of online racing anyway. But Forza Motorsport for me is great, and I love it. You can drive the old Formula One cars from back in the day too. Like you can drive the 76 McLaren or the 76 Ferrari and round the Nürburgring, the old Nürburgring.
There you go. What's going on here? I have to sell your body turbo.
Yeah, that's just Carl thinks I'm a lap dancer in my private time.
Okay.
What people don't realise is Carl comes on after me. He's my warm-up act. And his stage name is Carly Simpso. That's it. Carly Simo. That's his And he dances to You're So Vain. That's what he dances to. Anyway.
Let's just go into penalties.
See, we're doing our best to cheer old Bobby up.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Porto fancy themselves. I fancy them on penalties, to be honest.
I tell you, just very quickly on consoles, I wish they were making this new Transformer game. I wish it would come out in the new James Bond game for my ILC. I wish they'd just come out because I'm looking forward to them.
Absolutely no idea what you're on about.
EA Sports, Bobby, better than FIFA, or do you think EA have killed them? There's a lot
I've
of
not
people.
played it. I've not played it. Not to see it. It upset me when FIFA went to this weird thing. So I've just ignored it.
They're bringing out their own game now, FIFA on 2K now.
Oh, are they?
Mm.
No idea. I don't really game anymore, so I've fallen out of love with that gaming.
I'm 47 and I still game, which is quite sad.
No, I'm with because I know that Colm likes this playing House Flipper. That's just a nice chilled out game when you get to like just have an hour just to do your house up, just chill. Because I know not Dermot, Colm and his missus love playing House Flipper.
Yeah, it is. I tell you one game I do love. I love playing Mario Brothers just to chill out.
Chill out playing Mario Brothers.
Yeah. I love dancing around a little fat Italian man and banging his head and watching him eat mushrooms. It's great. That Arsenal fan isn't happy. There's Arteta. Stop right now. Thank you very much. We will take penalties for the beautiful stuff. That was
he's blown. He's blown for full time.
It is. It's gone to penalties, guys. This is my first ever penalty shootout live on YouTube.
This ain't mine. Chris will definitely tell you that. This is not my first penalty shootout. For some reason, I seem to get attracted to them.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Quickly go through the horse. Colin is saying EA FC is FIFA. It's the exact same game, just as rubbish. Colin, you got to do a video on that, and also F123, and our hopes for F124. Football Manager, it beats them all. House Flipper is an elite game. Joe says, Dermo, do you play Snake? I haven't played Snake since I was a teenager. Carl said, is that the enthusiasm, a bit of house flipping around the house? And Gerard said,
it's worth it. If you ever get an hour and just get to play house flipper, it's such a relaxing game. It's no stress at all.
I've Lego games are like that. And I tell you one game I'd love to get, and I will get it, it's the old Harry Potter games. Lego games.
M loves playing the Lego one.
Now, what are they doing here? They got the keepers. They got the piece of paper out.
He's gone off to Anarchy, which is our goalkeeping coach, and they're obviously being told this is where this person normally shoots their penalty and all that kind of stuff. So,
I've got to do something. You never sing that. You never sing that. Champions of Europe. You never sing that. I don't know who you support, but I just had to sing it to Bobby as a lullaby.
Booby rise to be the hero or the villain. To be fair, he can take a good penalty. So
now, what would the managers be thinking now, Bobby? Thinking who do we pick, or do you think they've already made? Do you think Arteta's made his top 5 up now?
Normally, it's down to the players as well, because they will be honest, saying, I'm not up to it. I'm too tired.
Would you say that if that was you, Bobby? To be fair.
Oh no, I was a good penalty taker, so no, I'd never say it. Yeah. I have known there have been players in history that have said too tired, and I get it, and a big up to them for being honest about it. But no, I was quite a good penalty taker, so I'm fine. As a goalkeeper, these tools can do more damage than good, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. For me, it's all about that stare down. When that player is stepping up to take the penalty, it's all about that stare down for me. Play the mind games.
City Skylines are my chill out games, and building cities, road networks, and all that stuff. also proved that some people can't leave the day job at the desk. Arteta is taking one, oh Lord Jesus, and all depends who wants it. And I think that's bad. If that was me, and a manager said to me, I even have to play in 120 minutes, do you want to take a penalty? I say, yeah, boss, I'll take one.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now, Pepe and Odegaard having a big hug in the middle. Referee says, you've been very good tonight, lads. I'll tell you what, I'll give you £1 each. You can go down to the shop in the morning, as long as you take my 2 linesmen with you. Anyway, we're going to flip the coin. Heads or tails? Heads. Right, we're going down to the clock end. That's where we're going. You happy with that, Pepe? No, I want to go home. Right, we're going to do it again because you weren't happy. Here we go. Flip it again. Thank you.
Okay, Arsenal going first as well. So,
yeah, down the clock end. Is it the clock end they're going to?
Yeah, I'll be in front of the Arsenal fans.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the pound. Thank you for the pound. Thank you. Thank you for the pound.
All right, here we go then.
Here we go.
So you're going to see a lot of the goal celebrations, just so everyone's fully aware. They go in every time a goal goes in.
Yeah. Okay, just let you know, Colin, play F1 Manager. Better than Football Manager, by the way. What the Arsenal fans singing? We're shit and we know we are. We're shit and we know we are. You know what? I actually can't be sarcastic to you, Bobby. I actually feel for you. I'm sorry. I can't actually.
You know what? I don't even like penalties when it's got nothing to do with me. I find it stressful. But this is obviously to do with my team now, and it's just worse.
Who's the better keeper? Very quickly, I think it's
easy.
Yeah,
Diego Costa.
Diego Costa.
Every day.
Yeah. Do you know what? RTE decided to go for a break.
Say that again, mate.
RTE decided to go for a quick ad break.
Did they?
They had to go for an advert.
Oh, because Odegaard's stepping up here. So
yeah, we're back here now.
Oh, okay. That's strange for them to do that. It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Well, it was more Champions League sort of sponsor thing.
Okay.
Now this takes balls. Captain, you're the captain. You're up first. That takes ball.
It does. Right. So just where everyone is fully aware, the goal celebrations go off every single time a goal goes in. So you will probably see quite a few of them.
Can I just say you've already put Arsenal 1-0 up in the penalties, by the way.
Hang on.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
No, that was on aggregate, by the way.
All right. Okay.
So what I do now is 1-0 penalties. There we go. So that was the on aggregate score.
Yeah.
Right. Who's this? I think is this Pepe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pepe is stepping up now.
So
Pepe is stepping up. Obviously, all the Arsenal fans are booing as much as they possibly can. All right, so Pepe's doing something weird here. I don't know what he's doing here.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
All right, so it's 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Good penalty by Pepe, to be fair.
It was.
I don't know what that change of direction was. But hey,
sent the keeper the wrong way as well, by the way.
Yeah, no, now it's Havertz. Havertz cannot afford to miss, to be fair, because the Arsenal fan base will soon jump on him, despite what happened at the weekend. But, Arsenal fans are very fickle at the moment.
If you're Arsenal and you want to have a miss.
All right, here we go. So Havertz is stepping up.
Miss it.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
2-1.
Oh,
Decent penalties. I wouldn't say any of them have been fantastic, if I'm honest.
do you know what, Bob? Do you know what, Bobby? I'm not even an Arsenal fan, right? And even I'm nervous watching this.
I think sometimes it is because it's an English club. I know this is Arsenal,
Yeah.
it's Tottenham Arsenal, but it's an English club. You
You want English clubs to do well in Europe. I've always been like that.
yeah.
I've always been, even Man United, I've always wanted them to do well. This helps us with you
Oh!
winning tonight.
He's like first miss. Porto, Wendell has.
Wow,
missed.
what a save.
I'll be honest, I
save.
would love to see this back again because I don't know how Raya kept this out. Because it looked like it went behind him as well. So Wendell steps up. Great placement, to be fair. I think it hits the post, then hits Raya. He is. Oh, no,
He's a lucky
to
boy
it as well. He got fingertips to it as well. Whew, that was lucky.
Yeah.
But it is 2-1. So far, so good.
Carl was there.
Right.
Carl said that. He said, I could feel mist coming on. He was spot on with that.
He was.
Dermo,
Right,
Colin is clipping you up all over the place. Oh, God, I don't care.
All right, here comes Saka.
Haven't said anything wrong. Haven't said Man U.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Now that was a good penalty.
That's how you take a penalty.
That's how you take a penalty.
The keeper sort of went.
Yeah, yeah, that was sublime.
I ain't touching that.
Yeah,
That's gonna break
was
my
good.
hand.
Yeah, that's a good penalty. Well done, Saka. With everything he's had with penalties as well, that was very brave. Right, so it is now
3-1.
stepping up.
So if they miss this and Arsenal score, Arsenal win.
Yes. Right, Grujic steps up.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Okay, so
Good
3-2.
penalty.
That was a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Carl is saying this one bottom left. Carl is saying this is papering over the cracks tonight.
Oh, mate, I'm not going to be any nicer if we win.
No.
I don't change my tune. Right,
do you know
Declan Rice
what?
now.
Yeah, miss it, you traitorous little. Can I swear? You traitorous little bastard.
All right, here we go.
Please miss it. Please. I want you to sky
He's
so
gonna
high.
stick in a kettle. Oh, there we go.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Okay.
Oh, that's just ruined my evening.
So Porto now have to score this penalty. They've got no choice, really.
That's just really ruined my evening. Traitorous little traitor. You wait till you come to Dublin. We'll give you a warm welcome.
So it's Galeno that scored in the first leg is now stepping up to take this one.
Yeah. It's over. Carl says Porto won't come back now. It's been a bad performance, and you didn't deserve to win this. Actually, to be fair, if you look at the game overall, I think Porto deserved it a bit more than you did.
I don't know, to be honest. I think this should just been a draw. Both go out. Oh, saved. Raya has saved that one. We have won the penalty shootout. But it doesn't change my opinion on the performance. We were shocking. Simple as that.
First quarter final since 2010.
Yes, it is. Thankfully, but that was a horrendous performance. Dermo, appreciate the company, mate. Really do.
No, it's been an enjoyable 120 minutes. Apart from the performance, which I think you should be very angry over. But I've enjoyed the company, and the crack's been great too. But what an awful penalty though from Porto, though. I have to. You think Arsenal just won the bloody league? You just won a match. Get over it. You're in the quarterfinals. You're going to get Real Madrid. Oh, there's a bit of fighting between Arteta and Porto. Yeah.
Don't surprise me. I've switched it off, to be honest, mate, because I don't want to see how we're celebrating, because that was
There's a lot of fighting going on now.
is.
There's a bit of a punch up happening.
Oh, dear,
Zinchenko is in it. I don't know what's happening here.
This will refer back to the Havertz situation, I'm guessing. He might as well have telegraphed where he was going on the job. Right, Dermo.
Yo,
where can they find you, my friend?
Here, right now, talking to you. Where do you think I've been for the last 120 minutes? Oh, where can people find me? All right, people can find me on THFC till I die. You're home with the most delusional Spurs fan around. And Colin, you can clip that. We are the best. We are the best Spurs channel around. The number one Irish Spurs channel around, by the way. And you can clip that as well, Colin. But yeah, if you like what we have to say, Watchalongs, pre-match, post-match, a lot of EA Sports stuff, the Unholy Trinity podcast from the three most unholiest Irish men in Ireland. Myself, Moses, the Devil, and Andrew and Gabriel. I'm pissed off with because he broke one of my tablets. And of course, Bobby and everyone, please like and subscribe to my partner channel as well. But yeah, just follow me THFC till I die. I want to go to 2K to just hit the subscription button, get to 2K, please, and get these lads to 1K. Thank you. I'm going to go back to my brush now.
Everyone's saying thank you for being our lucky mascot, so I appreciate it. Everyone in the comments, everyone on X. The X numbers have been crazy as per usual, so thank you ever so much for watching on X. And honestly, I've never been offended if no one gets involved in the comments. I just love the fact that you're still watching us, so thank you ever so much. Really appreciate it. I probably will be back tomorrow to do the review. I won't be happy, let's be honest. I'm happy that we're through, but the performance was rubbish. And then we've got a busy weekend. I'll go into that, what we're doing tomorrow, because to be fair, I just want to go to bed. I am so tired.
I want to go and have my dinner.
You want to go and have your dinner? I want to go to bed. Dermot, thank you ever so much, mate.
No, thank
Everyone
you,
in the
Bobby.
comments, thank you ever so much. I am definitely out of here, so I can go to bed. And I think I can still M, so I think M wants to come down for a cigarette as well. So I'm going to let everyone go. So see you later. Bye-bye. See you.
Come on, you Spurs!